Welcome back to Nerd Church. It's been a hot minute, but we've got 4 players ready to rock. As a reminder, in our last episode, there was a pretty ominous omen in the skies above Nantong as a blood moon rose over the city. The party followed the frightened crowds to the temple arena in the center of Nantong, trying to get some information about what was going on. Was given access to Administrator Omari, the Sinak leader, who they found in the process of drafting an emergency address to the populace. After some strategic consulting, you nudged her towards sharing a partial truth with the crowd, acknowledging a rising threat without outright naming Upido, and pointing to you all as the brave heroes who had stepped forward to both investigate and deal with this ominous sign. You asked her for lots of money, which she told you was in bad taste.
which absolutely everybody has turned us down for.
Say that to us.
Yes, you do enjoy making demands for thousands of gold in high pressure situations.
If we don't ask.
That's right. If you don't ask, you don't get. You then, after deciding that you were going to mobilize on behalf of the Sinak, you then cruised around to the next morning to kind of gather up some help. And the help that you found includes a guy named Chief, who is an elven mercenary, reporting to the mayor, governor? Mayor. Strong silent type, kind of dude, as well as a priestess of the Sinak, more of an acolyte really, named Rannis, who you were disappointed to learn is of too low a level to support you in combat effectively, because you learned that because in your first sort of combat encounter, as you journeyed out into the wound with these two, you tussled with a ghost who, after some combat, possessed your friend Air.
I did forget about that.
And then when
I
Rannis
blocked
was,
that from my memory.
Yes, you should.
when Rannis was unable to turn undead to help, the rest of you promptly put Air down.
I mean, talk about need for therapy.
Right? I have a note here and I just want to make sure I wrote it down correctly. Rennis can cure curses.
Yeah, maybe.
What was that?
She can cure
Oh,
curses.
she can cure curses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly I'm thinking in relationship to if I attune and
We-
things go sideways.
Yeah, so we talked about this, I remember. Rannis has the ability to cast Remove Curse, but the question that remained unanswered was, is the Raven Skull a cursed item?
Right.
Or
Fair.
is it a properly working magic item that just has some problems because a lich can access it with their own magic? So
But that note is correct. Should that come up?
Rannis has access to the spell Remove Curse.
Can't confirm.
Can confirm. So where we left off.
Hang on one second. Isn't there a member of the Yokogawai with us as well?
Oh, yeah, we have 3
Right, we had a
Padres.
third person.
Oh yeah. What was the name of that person?
I believe Rick. Good.
Rick.
Rick.
Does sound familiar.
The intern
Intern Rick. All
or
right.
something. I forgot what he was. He was a
Chief?
body that got.
Sergeant Chief?
No, that was
No,
the
chief is the
rough and
mayor.
tumble guy.
Yeah, Sergeant
the
Chief.
Mercenary.
That's his name. His rank is sergeant.
Right.
His
Yeah,
name
but,
is
but,
Chief.
he's not from but he's not.
He's
No,
from
he
the
works
mayor's
directly
office.
for
He's
Governor
the mayor.
Leanne.
Governor.
Yeah,
Mayor's person.
the ruffian guy.
And Lido?
Lead.
I have
Lido.
Maybe
Sergeant
Lido
Chief,
was the
who's from the mayor.
Yokogawa.
Omari
That
from
sounds
the Senate
familiar.
sends Rannis, and then the Yokogawa sends Lido, a half elven with very strong rogue vibes.
There you go.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Takes better notes than the DM.
Hey, so I'm glad somebody is.
Mostly because I've learned when we come back to this and I look at my notes, I'm like, it'll say
This got
something
weird.
like, curse Rannis. I'm like, what? I don't know
Curse
what that
Rannis?
means.
Question mark?
Curse you, Lance. So you guys were journeying into the wound in an effort to locate the rumored stronghold where Eupito's forces are, from which Eupito's forces are emerging. You have various tenuous clues that led you to this conclusion. Some of your research, some of what Administrator Omari shared with you, and somewhat of a relatively new phenomenon, which is people having the same very lucid dream across the region, in which they see a rising stronghold in the wound. So you you are, here we go. You had started journeying towards the center of the wound, I believe, originally. And the first thing that you dealt with, or the ghost and other things that you fought last time, was a random encounter along the way. So you are, if I remember correctly, and if I don't, we'll just retcon that this is the reality now, a day's journey into the wound, headed towards the center. Does that feel right?
Yeah.
That feels right.
Does anyone, we had a level up, does anyone have anything cool that they can do now?
Right.
Yeah.
I did have
Oh.
something fun.
Mine are boring, they're just spells.
Oh, hey, no, that's helpful though.
Lame magic powers
Boo.
that shape reality.
Just basic stuff. Well, I have Blink, which I have been misreading, I think, for 15 years, 10, 20 years. I thought that the location was also random, that you reappeared.
Oh.
But no, you choose the location.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
better.
Great.
it's really cool, yeah. And it doesn't require concentration, which is key.
Also cool.
I can do a lot more spells, and I changed a lot of spells with some assistance. Some
Nice.
suggestions of general things to look for.
I also moved. I just moved air further down the witch hunter kind of route here, and added dispel magic along with. She already had counter spell, but now she doesn't dispel magic.
Do you think when she got possessed, it changed her?
Maybe. Maybe.
Like that.
So I have,
Mage Hunter.
I gained feral instinct, which just basically gives me advantage on initiative rolls. And,
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
yep, and the ability to act normally even if we're surprised on the first roll.
That's also
So,
cool.
yeah.
So you're playing it cool, and the rest of us are like,
Yeah. No, I'm like rage. I'm like, I go first, rage, kill everybody. No, and that's yeah. No, that I think that does help because it seems like the last few battles I've like rolled last on initiative so many times. I just like
You're like,
watch you
"That's
guys get like wiped across the board. Alex, what did you get?
Bottom, what happened for you?
Potom now, when he uses a set of tools, his proficiency bonus is doubled. So if I were, say, using thieves tools or lockpick tools, I would be a +6 instead of a +3.
Nice.
So I do have like an optional one too that's out there that's called Instinctive Pounce. So which means when I enter, well, if it's allowed, it's an optional one at your which would basically mean it says that I can move up to half of my speed when I enter my rage. So when I'm entering, it's a bonus action to enter rage, but then I can move up as a bonus action to half my speed. So I don't know if that actually really, it says it allows you to close the distance to an enemy or move to a better position before you attack.
No, that sounds
it does
pretty
sound,
handy, especially combined with your initiative stuff.
Yeah,
So you're likely to be, most of the time, you're going to be one of the first to act, and you're almost always on your first turn as a barbarian going to rage.
yeah.
And so then you're going to get like a movement boost basically on your first turn, it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do I need to like say out loud things like, now when I attack in beast form, it counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage? Do I have to say that? Like,
You may have to remind me of
Okay.
it from time to time, but
Okay.
that is good to know.
okay.
Because, for example, if you were in the last fight, if you were a bear and you swung your bear paws at that ghost,
Yeah,
it would have been largely ineffective.
right.
But now you can punch ghosts,
Right.
which is good to know.
I was like, that's gonna come in handy for all these dead things.
Very possible. Very possible. Yeah, that's all. Everybody's got some useful new goodies.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The difference between legacy spells and other spells.
Yeah.
When I go into prepared spells, they're like invisibility second level and then invisibility second legacy.
Yeah. So 2024 rules changed the wording of a bunch of spells.
Okay.
And what I have been saying up to this point is that we are playing 2014 rules, which I think would be legacy.
Okay.
If there is a version of one of these spells that you like a lot better than the 2014 rules, and you proactively tell me you want to use that version, I'm cool with it. But what I don't want is to find out mid-combat that you're using
Sure.
the current version of Sleep, which requires multiple saving throws and targets a small area, versus the old version of Sleep, which is based on the number of hit points that creatures have and just works automatically.
There's only a handful that have really been changed, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like...
A couple of them got buffed, a couple of them got neutered.
Yeah.
Like True Strike got way better.
It's good because it sucked.
Yeah, True Strike was garbage. But like True Strike is one that I would want to hear from you ahead of time. Like, I now want to start using True Strike all the time, and I want the new one because like for one of the people that was at the con, one of the tables I was running, like every single turn for him was I cast True Strike and swing, and it's basically like this is just I now attack at advantage always because I have this spell. So I cast the spell, and not so what it used to be is True Strike was a
You get advantage like on your next attack or something.
right. So you'd use True Strike
So
as a
it's like-
cantrip to set up
Right.
an opportunity to like make sure you really hit or give somebody else a better chance to
But
hit.
from a mechanical perspective, it almost never made sense to give up a whole turn.
Right.
Yeah.
To make
For
sure
the
you could hit
future?
next time.
Right.
So it was garbage, but now it's like so
It's really good. I'm
it's
reading
like
it now.
ridiculous because the spell itself creates a melee attack. So you're not trading off anything to get advantage. It's just if you have the spell, you now get advantage on like every attack, which
Yeah.
feels dumb to me.
Mhm.
I haven't really worked on the mechanics all that much. I'm sure there is some trade-off. Like I would assume you're not getting advantage on all your attacks. So like at higher levels, like you guys, your attack action gives you 2 attacks. And I would assume True Strike only applies advantage to the first of those attacks. So there's probably some limits there.
It actually doesn't mention advantage at all, which I'm just now reading this, which is kind of
Oh.
strange. Guided by a flash of magical insight, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. The attack uses your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity. If the attack deals damage, it can be radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage type of your choice.
Oh, well, maybe he was just taking me for a ride at the table then, because I didn't bother to look it up. So in that case, it's
completely
just a
different.
way. It's just
Yeah.
a way for magic users to do melee attacks.
Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, that's exactly what it's a completely different spell.
Yeah, because he
So-
was using it in a rogue build to give himself sneak attack,
Oh no.
and I was like, I just didn't even question it because I didn't care. But
well, anyway.
yeah. Anyway, if there's
there
a
are meaningful differences on some, but
Yeah.
the vast majority, I think,
if there's a newer spell that you want to use in the newer format, just let me know.
Okay, so house rule, legacy spells, unless there isn't an option,
Right.
or we would like to use something new and ask you about it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Any other administrative comments or questions before we get rolling?
The quickest of quick
Yeah.
clarification for my sentinel. Tell me if I understand it correctly. Like Potom and I are fighting an owlbear. Owlbear goes to attack Potom. I use my sentinel attack after owlbear does its attack on Potom. That's the order of operations. Hit a creature with an opportunity attack, creature speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creature provokes opportunity attack from me, even if they take the disengage action before leaving my reach.
Okay.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. These are my summarized notes of it. So I have all these things, but then when it comes time to use them, I'm like, how do I use this? Like, what order of operation? So I'm just trying to, I have an example written down to like remind myself, but is that
So
accurate?
I think so. So the 3 things
Mhm.
that this gives you are all separate things.
Mhm.
So the first thing is if you take an opportunity attack on a creature and you hit, they are stuck there. They can't move.
With that's
So
what the 0
Their
speed
movement
is,
becomes
right?
0.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a sort of a control tactic. Like if a creature's trying to run away or if they're running all over the field and you manage to get an attack of opportunity, you can freeze them. Disengage doesn't work on you. So, because the whole idea of disengage is it prevents an attack of opportunity, but doesn't work.
Right.
Doesn't work on you. And then finally, you can essentially attack a creature that's attacking one of your allies within 5 feet.
Yeah.
And is
It's not
that,
the same as an attack of opportunity. It'd be a fundamentally different attack.
it would count as my attack, my like action,
It would
right?
count as your reaction.
Yeah.
Reaction.
So that's
So-
the same currency on your turn as an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Okay. Ugh, I think I get it.
Yeah. So you're not actually defending your ally, but you're taking advantage of the
Chop
the
him
fact
on
that
the
your
back.
ally's getting attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Nice. Sentinel's a good feat.
And I never use it because I don't know how.
Yeah.
So
Sentinel is a good feat, but if
Yeah,
you're
it's a
not
hard time.
really paying attention, the moments where it
It is a
has
good feat.
value, the moments where it has value are not it's not happening all the time. So
okay.
like, it's a very opportunistic feat. So
Right. And I have to like watch for the opportunity to pop up.
yes, that is very much the case. It's a high effort feat for the player. All right, my friends. Having come out of the most recent combat successfully, losing no companions, you take a long rest. You consolidate your position. Many of you awaken feeling like you've got a better understanding of your skills and abilities, honing your edge. And the allies you've brought with you recover, and they are ready to set out again. You were, if I remember.
Sorry, one more question. I just hit the long rest button. And
I think we were supposed to at the end of last time.
the 2014 rules say that we recover half of our hit dice, and the 2024 rules says that we recover all of our hit dice.
Well, I've always recovered all my hit.
Oh, it's hit. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's hit dice, not hit points.
Yeah, hit dice.
That doesn't matter because
I might have been doing that wrong the third time.
Yeah, and it is the 2014 rules do say half, but I don't know that you all have ever
right. We're running
heavily used your hit dice in this game. You have not done a lot of
We don't do like
long endurance,
Yeah.
grindy dungeons.
Right.
we don't do
That's
series of
not to
combats.
say that won't be a thing
I would be pro it. Wait, actually, wait.
in the near future, but up to this point, you've not had a lot of those.
Whatever lets me take more quick rests, short rests.
Warlocks do love a short rest. All right, so you gather your group and you head out. I recall, I believe from last time, that Potom made a sort of intellect-driven strategy for searching the wound that was giving you all some advantages in your search.
Sounds like you.
And so we're going to say that your first day's journey took you pretty reliably in the direction of the center of the wound, but you have cleared a lot of area behind you and you feel confident. You have not passed the stronghold. I need today, as you set out again this morning, someone to make a survival check, and someone to make a perception check, and someone to make a luck roll.
I got perception.
I'll do survival.
Okay.
I'll do luck.
18.
All right. 18 perception,
14 survival.
14 survival,
And a 12 for luck.
12 for luck. All right. So as you travel during this day, you move in and out of some of the slight variations of terrain that are now frankly becoming more and more familiar to you here in the wound. You've managed to explore a goodly portion of the wound from your past visits and now this journey. You enter an area that is dense with like neck-high reeds and marsh grasses, where you find yourself wading through knee-deep, mucky water for an extended period of time. For Potom, this is particularly challenging because the water is more like waist deep and the reeds are far above his head.
Even in the armor?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
sorry,
armor.
definitely not in the armor. So the opposite of that. Visibility is reduced in this area. There's a sort of a mist floating at the surface of the water as well. It's an area that puts all of you very much on edge because enemies could be very close, and it would be hard to gauge before they were on you. You feel reasonably confident that you're sticking to Potham's plan, based on the fact that even though it is overcast, you still can see the direction of the sun. You've got some ability to navigate out here. Lucky for you, Pando is becoming more and more attuned to this area of the wild, even with the sort of dysfunctioning nature of the wild here in the Wound. And your entire day of travel is uneventful, apart from a few small encounters with mutated and corrupted wildlife, but they're relatively harmless. They don't pose you a threat. And though the frogs with fangs and the occasional cloud of biting insects make threatening displays towards you, they don't actually cause you any trouble. The only thing that does give you an unsettling feeling as the day goes on is you move through a section of the reeds where at different times, different members of the party are certain that you're hearing whispers outside the area of your immediate light. And it reminds you very much of the sounds you were hearing that preempted the attack from the night before, but nothing emerges to strike at you. Near the end of your day's journey, Leto, let's say Leto, vanishes into the mist. He does this from time to time. He's sort of keeping a rotating scouting perimeter around the group. Near the end of your day of travel, he ducks back in through the reeds and kind of pulls everybody together and lets you know that a short distance ahead, the reeds start to diminish and there's a stretch of drier land with these sort of knobbly, desiccated trees that extend for some distance, he says. Gives you warning that visibility is still not great when you get there, but at least you won't be wading through muck. And he suggests that may provide another opportunity to camp, depending on when and where you're ready to stop. So once you move up, you find yourself on this drier ground relatively quickly, and you're now marching in between the boughs and trunks of these twisted, gnarled, they look like scrub oaks probably, so none of them climbs much taller than the tallest of you. There's not a single leaf on any of these trees. And yet they don't seem dead. They just seem to draw their nourishment in a different way. I'm directing that at Pando specifically.
Okay.
It's clear to you these trees are living, though not healthy.
Because they should have leaves and stuff.
Yeah, like
my
everything
knowledge.
about the bark, like they're not showing obvious signs of being like dry rot or rotting
Okay.
dead trees. They're living trees, but they're not staying alive through photosynthesis anymore.
Interesting.
Zombie trees.
Right?
Something different is keeping these trees alive. And you're marching through a modest-sized forest of these. You find a pretty reasonable spot to rest for the evening that Freya, as you're kind of scouting for the group, you believe it's moderately defensible. There's a clearing in the trees where you can set up camp pretty reasonably. And when you do this, Leto once again heads out to kind of establish a perimeter. as you're getting the fire going and your bedrolls laid out, he comes back after about an hour and tells you that he's found something. What he has found, he says, is a body of water.
Okay.
What he describes to you is probably about 30 minutes to the north and east of your campsite. He found what he describes as a foul spring, a good-sized clearing that has a broad pool of water that's bubbling from the center, like a natural spring. But he said that the water smells disgusting and is the color of like a burnt sienna ichor, kind of like, he almost describes it like this is going to sound awful, but like a pool of phlegm. Like
That you're gonna say like soupy diarrhea.
Uh,
Sienna colored as soupy.
yeah, he could get very creative with his
Yeah.
metaphors, I think, but it's not water per se. But
Air
it's,
dismisses him very quickly. It's just like, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for letting me know.
yeah. So he just brings a warning that it's close and probably something.
Thanks. I think I'll smell it.
Yeah. Probably something worth keeping an eye on, or maybe swinging past
In the morning.
in the morning to see what it's all about.
Maybe take a little dip in the morning. A little
Yeah.
refresher.
This is the most unuseful scouting information.
I know. It really is. Plus, I sort of questioned, because he was the one that got like taken out secretively by a ghost. So I'm always a little bit worried that,
he's just an agent
yeah.
for
well, that maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does he have a low level possession or something
Yeah.
happening with
his
him?
intelligence
Ooh.
is very low.
Yeah.
Could be.
Guys, there's trees here.
There's something not right about that guy.
So we're gonna have a rest, or anything you want to do before you set a watch?
I mean, I don't really have anything. Should we just keep plowing
Let's
forward?
just keep
Air's-
going.
We're literally
Air's,
searching
like-
for you, Peter, right
Yeah,
now, right?
we're
Should I attune to my raven? See if it gives me
Hey,
anything?
I am always in favor of that. I know that we've
There's
gone.
a lot of discussions about that
Yeah, I
last
know.
session, and we didn't pull the trigger on it.
Air
So
I know.
is pro chaos, so
I'm
Yeah.
pro chaos too.
It
I'm-
kind of feels like while we're in it, like if I can like glean some information, risks are already happening. I'm gonna be like fighting this big baddie in a little bit, so I might as well just see if I can get some information.
This may come as a surprise, but Potham goes, I don't think that's a good idea. It lets her know that we're coming if it does happen to be a communication.
It can be a risk because she can then see where we are. We can take a vote on it. It's just the one thing that we have that could potentially, it could either give us information or it could make us dead quicker.
what does our Minotaur friend say? I
Our
guess-
Synac?
Yeah.
Our
Rennis?
Rennis from the Synac?
Isn't she? I guess she's.
No.
oh, I
We
guess
asked her though, and she
Yeah,
was like,
she
I don't
was
know what
really
it
has
is.
no idea.
She's not a UPedo expert, actually.
She's really
No.
not.
She's kind of.
She's a little bit useless, yeah.
This
Which
is the
is-
least informed UPedo.
But isn't it like on brand for our group to get like the people that aren't that good at their
Oh
stuff?
god, we have the B team. We have like the C team, D team.
We have like D team.
Yeah.
Good thing we're the A team.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. We make up for it. We'd be too good if we got the A team.
Yeah.
Right. We'd be like unstoppable.
I pity the fool.
Pity the
Yeah.
fool.
Which is usually not a good thing.
Pitying the fool.
We're gonna find out that the mayor's guy is actually like never seen combat and he's
Right.
like looks tough. He's just a completely like
Right.
He always seemed like
That'd
the
be
most
amazing. He's a
useful.
low-level functionary.
Yeah. He's like I'm actually in theater. This is a costume. Look.
And
This
it's
isn't
like,
even real armor.
and it's like
Oh,
Q64. You know?
He's just a Nantung ice agent. He's just cosplaying.
Yeah,
It's a dagger.
exactly.
It's like one of those like
Ridiculous.
collapsible
He's
daggers.
a Nantong
Look,
ice agent.
I got all this armor on eBay. It looks so sick.
Uh-huh.
He just looks
He's
like a badass, so we're all taken in.
Oh my god.
He's- Guy that gets in the army and ends up wearing his uniform everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because look how cool he is.
I personally say let's press on a little bit here and just get going with it, and we'll keep that in our back pocket here for a
Okay.
minute. It's kind of
Pam
where
is
I'm.
willing, but it has to be kind of a group
Yeah.
call because it will potentially endanger.
No, I
Oliver.
know. I'm.
All right, let's do, let's roll our night watch then.
Okay.
We'll do 2 watches. Let me know who's the first watch. I need a perception check
I can do
and a
first
luck
watch.
roll.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll
I'll
go
I'll
with.
do luck.
Okay, go for it.
I'm not a particularly perceptive person.
I can do
My
perception
perception.
again. I'm first. Do you want me to be first watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little less perceptive than I was during the day. 13.
Okay.
7 luck.
Yeah, your mind is really on. Should I attune or
It's
shouldn't I
just like
attune?
wanting to touch the Raven skull.
I know. Thinking about it.
It's like Frodo in the ring or something. Did I do it?
Um,
Actually, it's very ring-like, I guess, because
It is.
Yeah.
You guys hear me being like,
He puts it on.
like rolling it around.
I love you, Raven Skull.
Like you hear like little like smooch noises in the dark.
You've made a little flower crown and put it on the top of it. You're like, oh, it's so pretty.
That's all right, guys.
The first watch passes without incident.
Okay.
All right, let's get our second watch.
I'll do perception.
I will roll luck.
Okay.
15.
Okay. What's our luck?
9. My lucky number.
You ever
Okay.
get to the end of the day and realize you don't think you brushed your hair after that shower?
Preach. I get out of the shower and just, I'm glad I still have hair. So the second watch is also largely uneventful. The only thing of note is that from the northeast at one
You
point,
smells the ichor.
there is a soft sort of glow that comes
Ooh.
from that direction.
Ooh.
You're, for a moment, you're
Northeast.
fooled that dawn is already arriving, but that feels way too early.
Yeah.
The glow rises from that direction and then just as quickly fades over the course of about an hour. But
is it an
otherwise
invading
uneventful.
Does it feel like
Looks
that thing
awesome.
that like lit up the sky?
No, this glow is coming
Totally
from
different?
between the trees.
Okay.
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 Like this, the reason you were fooled into thinking maybe it was dawn is that it felt like it started from the horizon in that
Maybe we
direction.
should scope it out. Oh,
I
What
thing-
do you think?
I don't know, whatever, guys.
I just like the idea that we're mispronouncing his name every time. Hey, Leto, it's Leto, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. What do you think? Okay, no, never mind.
Potom?
one thing that Potom is doing during his shift as well, he puts the armor in sentinel mode to take watch. Well, he is affixing some leather as if he is donning the armor with some leather boots.
Okay.
Okay.
Got some. I got some new artificer powers in the last one. I can infuse more stuff with some cool things.
Nice.
So
All right, sweet. All right, so wait, so the robot has boots or you have boots?
the robot has boots.
Okay, got it.
I keep forgetting to yell guidance before everybody rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And you can-
You were sleeping.
I was.
I guess, Matt, I'll leave this up to you. If you put a non-magical item onto a magical item, that's a non-magical item, right? That's affixed to a magical item?
If you put a non-magical item on a magical item,
You have a magical item and a non-magical item.
yeah, I don't.
I don't
So
understand
what
the
you're
question.
asking is, are the boots still mundane if you put them on your steel defender?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boots.
Cool.
The boots are still mundane if you put them on your steel defender. Yeah, yeah. If you
Okay.
put a hand knit stocking cap on your steel defender, it would still be Just
It
Yeah.
would be adorable, is what it would be.
it would be adorable, but not magical.
Okay. Perfect. We found the loophole.
Loophole achieved.
Oh, I don't like those.
All right. Next morning, you awaken and, based on Potham's calculations, believe you are very close to the center of the wound, the geographical center
Cool.
of the
You
wound.
can all tell. I'm pretty sure that's what that light is.
Where the light is?
That ominous glow that we saw,
Go
I'm pretty sure-
towards it?
that's where we're going.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then Leto's in the back. That's what I said.
Good.
I thought you guys were wanting to go there.
I mean, I
but-
told you last night.
In great detail,
Like,
but
yeah,
no one was
thanks, Leo.
listening.
You guys were tired. I understand. Don't worry about it.
Hannah was like wide awake doing my stretches, just not listening.
Campsite
Little
calisthenics, like that.
And then once the rock gnome suggested, oh, that's a great idea.
He's so smart. All right, well, you head off in that direction, and as Leto described, you come across a fairly large, one of the larger clearings that you've come across in the wound up to this point. It is not Eupito's stronghold here in the center of the wound, although, Potham, you are confident that you have found the center. What you find instead is a bubbling spring that's spewing forth this sort of foul liquid. And the perimeter of this pool, and perhaps even in it, you see swarms of deformed vermin,
Right.
rats, snakes,
Alive?
centipedes of good size, not giant centipedes, but like arm-sized centipedes.
Right.
But they all are misshapen in some way. Some have gaping wounds on their body that are leaking, like weeping sores on their body.
Dead?
Some are, no, they're
Okay.
all alive, kind of like these trees.
Oh, like in a weird stasis, sort of like.
They're moving. They're moving
Cool.
around, they're crawling, they're swimming, not fast, and many of them hobbled by either missing limbs or twisted deformities of their skeletons. Think much more along the lines of, like, remember in The Simpsons where they'd have like creatures that swam in the nuclear waste?
Yes. Yes.
Right? That's more that vibe
Okay.
than it is, oh, there's a bunch of undead rats here.
Okay.
They're twisted. Like everything else you've encountered in the wound is twisted in different ways. But here at the center, at what, Pando, you suspect might be the source or the heart of the wound on the wild.
Of course, it's this like gross, disgusting pool.
Yeah, it's foul. It's
I'm
foul.
like, no touchy. No one touchy.
And these creatures, it's twisting the nature around it in some disturbing ways.
It could be like a Disney World or something.
Right?
Had to be.
It's worse. That's worse.
But like the
You get to the
creepy,
center
like,
and it's
animatronic
Euro
music-
Disney.
music.
Oh my god.
And I need you all
It's
to
a
make
small
a
world.
wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
The air here immediately feels like cloying and unhealthy to breathe.
Yeah.
It's not like a nasty smell that makes you cough. It's just there's something in the air that makes you feel like breathing this for too long is not good for you. You feel immediately like your skin has a thin layer of greasiness over it. Your lungs are rejecting it, but not in a way that's causing coughing fits. Just like it's forcing you to take small, shallow breaths. Like
Yeah.
have you ever been in a really hot room, like a really hot sauna, and
Yeah.
you're like, don't take a big breath because it'll hurt?
Yeah.
That same instinct, but it's your body saying, don't take a big breath because you don't want this in you. Take just enough to survive.
Erin
and
says
you-
her hat over her mouth. And this hat is disgusting. So
Yeah. You're all immediately struck with a desire to depart this area. Panda, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
I think Potham also, would you like me to gather a sample
15.
for you?
15
Oh,
saves.
Okay.
You feel more than just physically attacked, almost like spiritually attacked by this space. You feel not an intelligent presence, but you feel almost like a presence pushing down on you, like it's trying to invade your spirit in this space. And you kind of center yourself. Maybe the rest of you actually even see Pando begin to wild shape and then pull back
Almost
from
like-
that.
Like
Rhea's
that kinda
like, "Hey!"
hologram, like yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's cool.
But you push through and sort of center yourself, and you're okay, and feel like you can manage through this. But you feel pretty confident that you're not up to the task of cleansing this
Yeah.
in any way.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear to you this is probably what the druids on the perimeter of the wound are. This is what they're fighting against.
Right. Does it affect or reduce Pando's ability to use any skills or spells? Not that I want that.
Not presently.
Okay.
Mhm.
Only when you end up battling Yukido.
You made.
Got it.
I mean, you made your save, so that was good.
Perfect. Okay.
You resisted the immediate effect of this space. But you have found the center of the wound. So the question is now what?
Can
Direct that question to the
To-
rock gnome.
To Potom. All right. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Potom, don't you want to take along a sample of the diarrhea water?
really do?
Yeah, I could go down and get it for you if you have a jar. I would like to dip some spears in it and see what happens.
I think that we should probably use a tool to put that water in the jar. That even getting it close to our skin is
Is a poor idea.
good.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go down there. You give me a little scoop in a jar, and I go down to the edge.
Okay.
I actually, again, Freya, I feel like this is just something for my gauntlets to do.
Okay. Okay, go ahead then.
Yeah, we have a perfectly good robot.
We do have a robot. We do have a
Freya's like,
robot.
I'll do it.
And Freya's like, no, it's fine. I kind of want to go down there. I might stick my finger.
You,
We have established that Freya likes to touch ominously dangerous things. This all seems very threatening. The DM's describing this as very dangerous and threatening, an overwhelming
Like,
threat.
It's like I'd
already,
like to
like,
taste
reaching.
some.
Incredibly dangerous.
I'm just gonna dip the tip of my tongue in it.
Just the tip of my
Yeah.
tongue. Just the tip.
And because it's so dangerous, that's why I'll only do just the tip of it.
Right. I'm not gonna swallow it. Just taste it.
I just want to see if it tingles.
Or if it is my mouth, I'll spit it out. I promise.
Yeah,
It does.
it does tingle.
Your tongue starts like dissolve, and you're like, all right.
Right.
using a shovel and a sample jar, Potom will collect a bit of water.
Okay. It is not water. You can tell that immediately.
Goop.
As it is much more viscous than water. It is liquid. The other thing you can tell immediately once you scoop up a sample of this, and even from a distance you can see, the coloration is not consistent. And as soon as you put it in this jar, there's an immediate reaction. So it sort of
To the glass.
fizzes briefly,
Okay.
and then calms. But you are able to recover a jar of this really foul liquid.
I'm going to call it a jar of goop.
Goop.
Yeah, fair. Actually, you can call it a jar of world pus.
Oh,
That's 10
World
times worse.
pus. It literally is. It literally is a wound.
Yeah.
It is the festering wound of the world. It's
I
like-
need to put maggots on it.
I know.
So
I know.
we can-
That doesn't sound like a job for maggots. It sounds like a job for, I don't know.
You need really
hydrofiber.
big maggots.
Yeah. hydrofiber.
Mhm.
Or maybe some, I don't know, iodosorb.
If only you had
Yeah.
some
Fire.
whiskey, you could disinfect it.
Oh, I do have some.
It's probably all it takes, one cask of very expensive whiskey.
Oh yeah, wait, don't pour that.
Just lob it in there and see what
Right.
happens.
Oh, cool.
It was like, no, our money.
That's worth more than.
No,
All right, anything else you want to do here in?
Just one other observation that I've just seen now. D&D Beyond has added a party inventory, which has a money spot
Oh really?
for party funds.
About time.
About time.
Weird.
oh, so we can throw
yeah.
into the
You can
common
have
money pot.
Community fund.
Interesting.
Where?
Hmm.
Interesting. Air
Oh,
has
party
no
inventory.
money, weirdly.
Oh my god, you guys have none. I mean,
Yeah.
let me put some money in.
The only thing I'm going to say about this
Where did
party
you find
inventory is
On your inventory.
for things that you want to be able to access in combat, the party inventory is
No good.
not going to work.
Gotcha.
So if you, I'm not going to allow you to like keep all your healing potions in the party inventory, and then
Then you can just
somehow
grab it.
magically anybody can grab one in the middle of a fight.
Okay.
Can we put money in there?
You may.
Although I
Why
don't
can't
actually
you let us
see a way to
break
do
the rules?
currency.
I mean, there's probably magic items out there
there
in
it
the world
is.
that would allow you to do what you're describing. But until you come up with a bag of holding that simultaneously lives on all your belts
I
at the
was
same
just,
time,
I've been thinking about
a
that.
connected bag of holding, a networked bag
That'd
of
be
holding.
so cool.
Maybe if you had a super smart artificer, you could come up with something like that.
Yeah.
we
But
don't.
until you meet one of those, I think you're out of luck.
You're lucky that I'm not in that room.
You only have an artificer with demigod level intellect right now, so you're gonna have to
Right.
you're gonna have to
That's
network
it.
your way to find somebody with some talent.
And
Kind of secrets.
use a bag of
Kind
holding,
of secrets in there.
possibly up to 3.
I
So,
Oh, it's pretty.
that is good. I could infuse 3 bags of holding. Okay, all right.
It's a pretty cool magic item idea. I gotta be honest. I just
Them though.
I
oh,
I have
yeah.
thought I have thought that would be something like that would be very
The bag of holding with multiple entrances.
That'd be
is pretty good.
so cool.
You gotta really get your dimensional physics down. All right, anything else you're up to in this clearing? As a reminder, your stated goal when you left was to find the center of the wound in the hopes that Upito's stronghold was here.
But it's not here.
Yeah, since we kind of effed
But
up,
it's
didn't we?
not here, but you did find the center of the wound.
Is it,
Air's very disappointed. She was hoping for something to
Bottom is so very disappointed.
Can
Yeah, and Air
Panda
blinks.
roll like perception to see if she can like, I don't know, see any kind of indication of like where Upito's party, like if they had been here and they left?
You
Or-
definitely may.
Okay.
Yeah, you can search the area.
It
Is
was
that
Hey,
perception?
You can make a perception check or a survival check. I'll accept either.
I'll do
If you're searching for
perception.
tracks and signs.
Yeah.
Upito strikes me as someone who is very
I have 11.
ostentatious.
Hmm.
I bet if we just got into a tree, we
You-
could spot a stronghold.
Oh yeah. I
You
mean
do
that's not
you do not
good.
see.
I don't see anything.
No,
Dang.
not with an 11. Anybody else want to,
Did you roll an
Try
investigator or
it.
did you roll, what did you
or
roll?
perhaps
Is
help
it perception
Pando?
or survival?
I'm gonna roll an
Oh.
investigate. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Oh wait, can
I'll
I do
accept a-
guidance on myself? Does that change it at all? +4?
Yeah, you can roll. It's a plus a D4. So you got to roll the D4.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, I'll accept a survival check, an investigation check, or a perception check on this.
I could do a survival check.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, what if we all just
12.
roll something?
You
Yeah,
can all
we
roll
should- we
something. That's
should.
fine.
I
12
12
perception.
is not
No.
a success.
Okay.
That does not.
Ooh, 23
Bottom,
for survival.
And then roll a d4, each
And
of you,
then-
guidance.
Okay,
Guidance.
23. Well,
Guidance.
I can do that,
You're
and it
the-
can be after your roll.
the-
I can just
the
freaking fucking
Oprah-
20,
roll.
27.
of
We got a
guidance.
27 for
I
survival.
had 12, which is really disappointing.
That's a lot. 27's a lot.
Bottom would like to just remind everyone that a whole group of high-ranking clerics came through here, and so there should be some evidence if they were in this area and would like to do an investigation into if they possibly were here.
Okay.
It's a natty 20 too, by the way, which I don't know if that like.
Should we use our wand of secrets? I don't think there's any secrets to be found here, but
Well, Potom, you can roll your check.
Yeah, no, Potom's check was
Wow.
bad.
That was a
That was
bad.
91, which makes it a 10.
Yeah, that's not
Oh.
great. Well, the good
Maybe,
news is your barbarian spent time looking for tracks and was successful. So there's not a lot of disturbance here, and the tracks that you do find feel old, not ancient by any means, but like a couple weeks old, probably. So you feel fairly confident that they are not the tracks of this party of priests, nor do you see any sign that the Minotaur Stendar, the Dishonored, passed through this area.
Are they humanoid or?
What you do find are markers that you believe are tracks of the undead. They're very similar to some of the other tracks you have seen in your journeys down south. This is not that hard blazed trail of the marching skeletal warriors, but you think is likely a place where several packs of ghouls passed through. Unfortunately, your best guess, because your check was very high, so you feel pretty confident about this, your best guess is that the ghouls immersed themselves in this pool and then headed back in a westerly direction.
Okay, that's not helpful to me.
The good news...
Wait, westerly.
Westerly.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, okay.
The good news
Something.
is that enough packs seem to have passed that you feel like you've got a trail to follow.
Okay.
So, with Freya's leadership, going full Aragorn, ear to the turf, picking up all the signs. The Hobbit fell here, and then
Right.
rolled
Yeah.
this way,
Yeah.
right?
Fantastic.
Ate its second breakfast.
You head off in a direction not due west, but slightly to the southwest
Okay.
of
Okay.
this center.
Just before we leave, can Potom second investigation about the wound itself, about the possibility of gaining any knowledge on being able to close the wound?
Yes, and I will ask you, how much time are you willing to invest? Because that will determine how much information you could possibly access with a roll, and it will determine the DC.
It seems like we're pretty excited about following Trail. I feel like Potom
Yeah, we're bloodthirsty.
Potom is like, give me 10 minutes. And that 10 minutes might turn into a rabbit hole, depending on his first roll of investigating the wound.
All right. Second question. With only 10 minutes, you're gonna have to prioritize the nature of your investigation. So which set of tools and expertise is Potom bringing to bear to examine this? Is this an alchemical investigation? Is this an artificer, like understand the magic investigation? Is this just broadly, I'm trying to apply my intellect here to understand what this even is?
Intellect to understand what it is, being that we now have the information that the ghouls come and go from here, and that there's creatures inside of it. So, what is it about this that the creatures are need to rebathe themselves or whatnot, or
Okay.
that there creatures going in and coming out of?
All right, make a straight intelligence check, please.
Good thing he's smart.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. With a 23, I think you get a closer look at the stuff in the jar. You don't touch it. You don't do alchemical experiments on it. But you dump a little on a patch of grass, or
Combine a little bit with some of the
yeah,
purple goo.
you rub
see
a
what
little on your
happens.
gums just to see.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh yeah, 100% pure.
but I think
Fell out.
I think primarily this is from you observing the creatures in the area, and you get a sense that this world pus, as your brain starts to refer to, infectionately refer to it. Oh, gross. Is that not only is it a mutagen of some kind that is warping the beings that it comes in contact, the natural beings that it comes in contact with, but that it seems to, in addition to twisting these creatures, it seems to make them reliant on it as an energy source. So the creatures in this area have been twisted to a point where their sustenance, their life energy comes from the ooze now. So that tells you that that the substance itself is an energy source, but a foreign one from this world.
Okay.
How big across is this world pus wound?
The pool itself is probably 50 feet in diameter.
Oh shit. Okay.
But your best guess, just from where you are, from what you can see perched up on your steel defender, is that the spring from which this stuff is bubbling up, I mean, without getting down in it and actually measuring the rift or whatever it's coming out of, makes up just the center, like 5 feet of this large pool. So the part of this that's moving, where the liquid is moving and bubbling up, is probably 5 feet in diameter near the center of this pool.
What we really need is a magical antibiotic.
Right. Or a bandage to get it to stop. The 5 feet diameter is right in the middle of the pool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not perfectly circular pool. It's a little abstract in shape, but yeah, it's in the middle. You'd have to cross at least 20 feet of pus to get anywhere near it. Plus
Isn't he in
pool.
armor?
Yeah, he's riding in a robot.
I wonder how deep the pus is.
That is the next question. You think if I just throw a rock in there that maybe we can stop it up?
No, I that is an interesting question.
Yeah.
Potham would like to find a rock that the steel defender can lift and yeet into the middle.
Yeet it.
Okay.
Yeet. We should yeet
Yeah, I mean,
it.
there's some rocks around.
Steel defender's best trait is his yeeting.
He is good at eating. Yeah, the largest boulder you find is probably the size of a basketball, and your steel defender pretty handily yeets it into the center of the bubbling ooze. It splashes, but less than you'd hope, because again, viscous.
Right.
and then it rapidly sinks beneath the surface and disappears. And the bubbling tide continues.
Does Pando have any kind of either nature or history experience from the other druids who talked about like trying to heal this wound that she recalls or could contribute to what Potom is trying to do right now?
Well, Potom's eating rocks into the pus pond.
Well, but
So I don't know that your history is going to help
not
with
every
that, but
idea is a good idea at first, but like he's trying to heal it, close it, figure out,
Sure.
right?
So you definitely don't, a history check's not going to help you because the druids you talked to did not have an answer, nor had they necessarily been where you are now standing.
Okay.
You could certainly make a nature check and see if what you've learned about the wild up to this point reveals anything to you here.
I will do that with guidance. So 22 plus.
You're just gonna make like a sign you can hold up that says guidance.
Yes, 23.
Okay,
A paddle.
very good. So like you have done often now on this journey, there have been many moments when Pando has wandered off and sort of immersed her mind in the energy of the wild, observing migratory birds in flight, walking through the forest and seeing bears, swimming in the bay, right? All of these moments where you've connected to this world energy that you have termed in your head the wild. And you try to turn that same sense on here to feel connected to this space. And you do. You get that same feeling of connection, this innate understanding of what is happening in this little ecosystem, how the interplay of different life forms is happening, how energy is flowing. But it's immediately and terribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You need to add a sepsis point to your character.
Mm.
If you don't recall what sepsis points are, we'll talk about it before the night is over. But that's a
Sepsis point.
you're going to take a sepsis point.
It's a made up term by you, right?
It is a made up, that is a homebrew effect that happens just to Pando.
Gotcha.
As Thor say, all words are made up.
All words are made up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a thing in here for D&D Beyond, so I don't remember
Oh,
where
okay.
we would have put it. If we talked about sepsis points, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you and I will talk about sepsis points
Should I just make a note?
later. Just make a note to yourself that you and I'm also making a note here of your sepsis point. But yes, in story, what this feels like is it feels like some of this dirty energy finds its way inside you, and it is immediately irritating. How to best describe this? At the level where you currently are with one sepsis counter, what this feels like is when I'm going to have a terrible allergies day, but before I go outside and I wake up and get out of bed and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a bad allergies day. That's what you feel like right now. It's not an attack. It's not, it's like the precursor to getting sick.
Okay.
Is what you feel like right now. The energy that seeped into you does not feel directed, but it also feels deeply unnatural, like it's not of this world. It feels very wrong that it is here.
Okay.
And by here, I mean literally in this world on Tellus.
Right. So it'd be rad if we actually could plug it and make it go away. But that doesn't seem to be
It seems like it's not going to be accomplished with a rock, is all.
happening.
Yeah, so again, you rolled very high, and so I will give you something of value here because there's not an insignificant cost you bear to learn this. This wound is not physical.
Okay.
It is
Supernatural.
a rent in the world. It's not like you're pretty confident that what's pouring out of this, it might physically look like there's like a crack in the ground that this, like if you peeled away all of this grossness, you imagine you might see a crack in the ground, but you know that's not what the wound is.
Gotcha.
The actual wound is a tear in the
metaphysical,
fabric of
yeah.
Tellus,
Okay.
from which something otherworldly is leaking out.
And we've experienced a tear in that one area where we saw, I'm so sorry, was it Autumn or was it Freya?
Oh, I love the idea that Pando is saying this right now,
I am.
because I gotta believe that if Potam's listening to this, it's setting his wheels in motion.
Well, that was what I was just about to ask. Is Pam telling us her experience out loud?
For sure. She externally processes everything. You are getting it as it comes into her brain
The
and
internal
out of her
monologue
mouth.
is an
And
external
then she's like,
monologue.
and then didn't we see something with Freya and Potom, and there was like a rip into like the other world, and it was like all these souls are the dead or something.
Along with this, I was going to ask, well, can Potom now make an Arcana check to has he seen something like this before? Or can he connect dots to something that he's seen before?
If all you're trying to do is make a mental leap and form a hypothesis, yes. If you're trying to test this, then yes, but you need to invest at least an hour.
Well, I think that Potom just keeps telling everybody, okay, 10 more minutes. I just need 10 more minutes.
And he knows very well it's going to be an hour.
Absolutely. All right, very good. Make an Arcana check as you start to set up some of your equipment. And I think part of what this looks like is Potam's taking out some of his cages and positioning them in different areas to see how they react or interact with the area around the wound.
It's like Pee Wee Herman's bike chain in Pee Wee's Big Adventure, where he opens up the case and he just starts pulling stuff out. Like tube. Anyway, that check was 28.
That's very, very good. I mean, with a 28, it doesn't even take you a full hour, but about 40 minutes into this testing, just as your friends are starting to get really annoyed, it all clicks into place for you, and it becomes very clear.
I think they're getting annoyed because he's explaining what he's doing and they have no idea what he's talking about most of the time.
Yeah, that, and you're lying to them over and over again about how much time it will take. So those two things combined are not helping.
Aries taking it out on Leto. She's just like antagonizing him by like throwing daggers near his feet.
Excellent.
Sorry, stop that.
When it finally clicks for you, it is like, well, I think it's similar for Potom to the epiphany he had about divine magic.
I think that the lightning gauntlets or the thunder gauntlets just kind of crackle with power because he's really excited.
Yes, enthusiasm pours out through the
like
gauntlets.
the little
Yeah.
like guy jumps up and down.
So the realization here is simple, but also kind of staggers Potam's understanding of how magic works yet again. Because it becomes very clear to you that this is an extra-dimensional portal. It is not stable, but it is also not degrading, rather it is growing, but growing incrementally. You do not know where this portal goes, but you know it goes to another plane of existence, and that the life or energy in that plane of existence is not compatible with the natural sort of the sort of natural energy or the nature magic that exists here in Tellus. And as it leaks out, it is replacing that natural energy here with its own version. So it is not killing things, it is biologically conquering things on this side. So the couple of things that you realize right away is there's no way to physically plug this. To close this wound would take magic that you don't currently understand, that would probably require the expertise of a number of different practitioners, somebody who understands extraplanar gates, somebody who understands, probably very powerful druids who understand nature magic at a level that you do not. And somehow you'd have to bridge those two practices to create a ritual or a device or something that could actually heal this rift. Or it would require something with magical power equivalent to what actually created it. And you're pretty confident that what created it was a god. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, to rip a hole in the universe like this would require deity level magic.
Everything that you just said, Potom has whipped out the sending stone that connects us with the Sinnock and has relayed all of that information to Yomari.
Good idea.
Amari, okay.
Omari, yeah.
And then asked it again about the gold.
Oh my God. Air shouts into the background.
So I think Amari is a bit harried when you call in, and immediately just hands the stone to one of her subordinates, who tells you that they're feverishly recording everything that you are sharing and will pass it along to someone once they figure out who would benefit from this information.
And Potom gives his best description on how to reach exactly where they are. He pings his location.
Drops a pin. Excellent. So Potom turns on share my location on the sending stone, and provides, I think, reasonable description of how to get back to this place. All right, very good. You have learned some interesting things about the wound, and you've got a pretty clear trail to follow that you hope will lead you to your goal.
Potom turns to his friends and he says, "See? Okay, so maybe it was just a little bit longer than 10 minutes.
Let's chop and follow the yellow brick road here, people.
What's the 20 minutes that we spent here?"
It's okay. Come on.
Are we following the ghoul path?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's the only kind of
Definitely.
clear.
the ghouls who have dipped themselves in the wound juice.
It's probably fine.
So gross.
It's great.
The
All right.
juice.
We're gonna fast forward a little bit now that you found the trail.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, and remember that I can track at a very high speed too. No. Right.
So with the group on target, and you're not ranger, but ranger like
Pseudo-ranger.
barbarian,
Yeah.
running point. You make good progress with your NPC companions pacing you. About a day and a half journey. You spend another evening in the wound. Oh, sorry, I have to advance my Upido counter. She always be advancing. Girl don't sleep, in
Mhm.
case you were wondering. Rise and grind.
Constant growth. I mean, it's a.
Because she's got a growth mindset,
Yes, she does have a growth mindset.
a grind set.
A grind.
Right.
I just have to roll a few d20s quick, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Excellent job. That's fine.
Ooh,
Also fine.
Right.
So,
Well, I didn't like any of that.
me either.
ooh, doubling up. Good job.
It's terrible.
And okay. So it just makes me frustrated. I can't say any of these things out loud. I just
Don't
want to
say
text. I
anything
just want
out
to
loud.
text friends and be like, guess what? I
Um,
can't.
Your other D&D group? You want to text your other D&D group?
Uh-huh.
your others?
Oh.
I little bit, but the problem is they live in your future, so I
They
can't
live
can't
in
tell
our
them
future.
stuff either. Because maybe Pito's still around after she TPKs you. She could be
As
their
we're
problem.
walking on the trail, can Pando share one of the new spells that she learned with
Yeah,
her
sure.
party?
Yeah.
Sure.
So one of the 4th level spells that Pando has learned is Aid.
Nice.
So are you familiar?
Yes.
So choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5
Oh, cool.
for 8 hours.
Nice.
So just as like a logistical, which I am so bad at this is why I'm saying this out loud. Like, don't run away from me as we like start battling initially,
sure.
because you have to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I can, for all 3 of you, do that.
Okay.
And my understanding is it's hit point maximum and current hit points. So like, you know, if you're not at your max, like you get that buff of 5 and then your max gets a buff of 5. Does that make sense? Because it's
Or
a
does it?
and.
Sorry, I was not listening to most of what you
Were
were
you
saying.
thinking of your other group?
I was
Were you dreaming of
It
them?
sure seems like it.
prepping the next scene, but yes, also that.
Also that. So for aid, my understanding is because of the word and, that when I choose up to 3 creatures within my range, each target hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5. So like, let's say they're down some, they get that increase by 5, but then their actual pool of maximum increases by 5.
Yeah, because I think aid gives you temporary hit points.
Yeah,
For
for 8 hours.
yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what I remember
That's
about
kind of.
it.
It doesn't say the word temporary hit points, which is weird.
Well, I think it's just
Oh yeah,
temporary.
it's
because
a
it's-
temporary max increase.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, let's say you're
So it's
already
not
down
temporary.
10 points, you get 5 points replenished, and then
Yeah.
5
So
to
it's
your max.
it is a small heal
Yeah.
plus.
A little pool to your max
Right. So the way it would typically be used is
before they all run into battle.
before you're hurt.
Yeah.
And so it grows your total possible pool and then fills that,
Yes.
is basically the idea. But if you cast it in combat, it also is a healing spell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, aid's a good spell.
I think that's brand new. I don't remember that from last time.
I just love this like self-discovery journey Amanda's taking.
And like, she just randomly says it to you guys.
It's like,
Guys, did you know?
I can do this.
fun fact, I can make you stronger.
I'm like, don't run away.
So Freya's gonna. I don't think I have to wait until combat to do this. I'm gonna throw the Ion Stone up in the
Ooh,
air.
that's
So I'm gonna throw that. That's the stone that circles my head.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That protects me from actually all kinds of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna throw it up now as we're like starting to track these, getting closer to tracking these schools.
The Ion Stone
Ion Stone.
is a sick magic item.
Nice.
They were always my favorite when I was a kid playing D&D.
It's
Is that
resistance
unique
to all
to-
magic, all damage too.
Is that unique to your class?
No, I
or
think
anybody?
Alex gave it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys found this in one of the
Very fun.
caches, right?
We Southern Cash, yeah.
Do you have to
Nice.
attune to it?
In the
Attune to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as we're preparing ourselves, Potom will make a couple of adjustments to his armor, and his non-magical warhammer.
Nice.
So, and I'm going to be using all 3 of my artificer infusions on this.
Nice. So just to clarify, Freya,
Mhm.
the Ion Stone of Protection does not give you resistance to all damage types.
Oh,
It
that's
increases.
what it says.
Where does it say that?
It says it with the Ioun Stone. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Because I'm looking at it in your character in D&D Beyond.
So if you go into it says,
What I'm reading is you just get a +1 to AC.
you get a +1 to AC while this dusty rose prism orbits your head. However, it says, I know I read it.
The stone itself has resistance to all
Oh, the
damage
stone
types.
itself does. Okay, got it. Because it has an AC of 24 and
Yeah.
10 hit points.
So
And
you
resistance
can
to
attack
all.
the stone
Got it.
itself. Creatures can also try to grab the stone
Uh-huh.
and take it from
Yeah, they
It
can, but they
resists.
have to.
you. Yeah. So like
it has
it's
an AC at 24.
hard to hit. It's
Yeah.
like, but it is possible to shoot the
Yeah.
thing out of the sky.
Magic missile.
Or net it.
Magic missile don't miss.
Mhm.
But yeah, they can also try to grab it. But the effect on you is it boosts your armor class by
I mean, that's
Got
also
it.
great.
So
Yeah.
so my armor class is 17 right now. Is there a way for me to temporarily increase that
I'm
in
sure
here
there
so
is.
I remember?
No, it should be doing it automatically
if
for you.
you-
So as soon as you unattune it, your armor class will drop to 15. There you go.
Oh, right
So
on.
16 is with.
Oh, it was still attuned to it. So yeah, so I'm 16.
But it is, that seems minor, but it's really
That's
significant
huge.
for a barbarian who doesn't wear armor.
Right.
Right.
Any magic items that boost your armor class are
Heck yeah.
like a big deal.
It's very significant.
Mhm.
An AC, up in AC, I mean,
Even,
It's-
a single point of AC is like statistically a big deal.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. After about a day and a half journey, following this trail, Freya leads you nearly unerringly forward, and the landscape again changes throughout the day from time to time, but finally, at long last, you step out of an area of sort of scrubby undergrowth up onto a slight rise, and you see stretched out before you a dry wasteland that seems to stretch as far into the west as you can see. And trying to think of who, Potom, you might have seen this in some of the research you all did back at the university. Got a look at a map or two, but this is the area where the wound begins to end, actually.
okay.
And it extends into a vast area of territory that is often referred to out here as just the wastes. It's basically flat, hard-packed desert.
Right.
So it's not dunes of beautiful sand, right? It's not the Sahara kind of vibe.
It's Death Valley.
That's right. It's Death Valley. Cracked, scorched earth, almost no vegetation, very little elevation change, although there are the occasional
Pile of rocks.
pile of rocks jutting up, yeah, that kind of thing. You're still on the verge of this, but off in the distance especially, that's what you see. In the next, let's say, 5 miles, you still see scattering patches of grasses and things like that, but the vegetation fades quickly.
Do we see any evidence of who we're tracking up there? Is there dust being kicked up in any area or anything like that?
Well, you've got great visibility from up here, and so you see a number of things as you scan the area ahead of you. So first, nearly due west from your location, what you estimate to be maybe a day's ride out, you can see a dark, squat stone building,
Okay.
a keep of some kind, off on the horizon. Can't make out a lot of details from this far out.
Tall though?
Yeah, I mean, you would guess it's as tall as the city walls of Nantong, at least.
Okay.
So
So it
it's
looks
a,
like a
Okay.
defensive building, not a residential,
yeah,
Alright.
it's a
not a house
the
necessarily.
the word that comes to mind from this distance is a keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also see swarms of creatures sort of roaming this wasteland area in packs. And some of them are close enough that your special elven eyes can make out. These are swarms of undead. Some ghouls. Some of these swarms are more like a small legion of the skeletal warriors that you saw
Oh, they seem organized.
marching in patrol. There's very little cover between here and the keep, but there is some cover and some landmarks. So from time to time, there are copses of those small twisted trees again. There are some stretches of thorny bushes. So it's not zero cover between here and the keep, but it's relatively sparse. To the left, if you're drawing a line in your mind from where you are to the keep, the left half seems to be more of this wasteland, and there's less patrol going on there, but also very little in the way of cover, trees, bushes, any significant landmarks.
Okay.
To the right, there's more going on. You see what appears to be is about less than half a day's ride out, the remnants of a battlefield, like a major conflict happened in this area. You can see it's very old, kind of like the other field of conflict that you encountered where you found the Raven Skull. Ancient battlefield. You can see wreckage of siege engines. You can see the ruins, long degraded ruins of torn up barricades or carts and wagons and things that have kind of fallen in and collapsed in on themselves from rot. There is also out there a single separate building that's closer, smaller. It looks more like possibly a crypt or a
Let's check it
temple or a temple or a shrine or something like that. It is relatively close to the keep. It's probably like a quarter-mile distant from the keep.
Sounds like a great place to prepare.
Yeah, so there's more cover that direction, but there's also a higher density of these patrolling undead kind of roaming this area.
Do the undead talk
Just in general?
in general, like to where like we could understand?
Do they conversate?
Yeah,
Well, you have limited
Friends
experience with the undead,
sure.
but most of the undead you've encountered up to this point, apart from Yupido herself, have been more like animal level intellect.
Okay.
You didn't stop and try to have a conversation with the skeletal warriors, although
Didn't I?
they seem pretty organized.
It's like hello.
The ghouls seem like animals.
Okay.
That's not to say there are no undead out there that have intellect
Okay.
and the capacity for speech, but
But the ones we're dealing with are not. very
most of what you've
intelligent.
dealt with up to this point.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So you have sort of this, not bird's eye view, but you have sort of a somewhat elevated view of this area in front of you, and you have an opportunity to plan.
I say we go to the half-day ride over to the crypt area and investigate the battlefield.
I love it.
Oh, for sure, the
I
crypt.
just wanna go for it.
Would you say Potham?
I vote that we go to the crypt. I think that is
Yeah.
a wonderful place to start.
That works.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we need more information and we're not gonna be able to take all these guys out right now.
Do we just start walking there in the broad daylight, or do we wait till nightfall?
I think we should wait till nightfall. That's probably a good idea.
We're gonna need to sneak.
Cause I feel like everyone's in like a half mile is gonna see us if we just start walking over there.
Agreed.
Just surveying from the open area, is there a? Can we like hopscotch from cover to cover?
Yeah, so you're gonna have essentially two options for approach. If you decide, as the group has decided to head towards the right and take on the path to the right, your two options are gonna be slow and stealthy. The slow and stealthy path is going to require, and I'll just tell you mechanically, is gonna require more checks. Because it's gonna take you longer to get from point A to point B. You're going to be rolling dice more often because there's more potential encounters as the patrols pass and things like that. And you're going to literally be visiting more spots to get to the crypt or the building. But you'll have easier DCs because you'll be moving in an intentionally stealthy way.
Right.
The alternative is you can take a few more risks to move quickly. Your DC will be higher to avoid detection, but you will roll fewer times and visit fewer locations on my map.
Rather visit more locations.
That's fine, yeah.
I would rather be a little careful at this point. We're already in the enemy's territory.
Yeah. I mean, we've already waited like 9 months for you, Peter, to
Right.
grow this big, so we might as well just like,
Yeah,
better
What's
keep
another
growing.
little bit?
Yeah.
fine. All right, so we're going to take a stealthy approach.
Stealthy approach.
Remind me, Potham, did you steal or acquire a spyglass from the pirates?
I
Was
thought
that
that
you?
we did.
I have
Oh,
We
you have a
do.
spyglass.
I thought
Oh, that's
that we
right. I
had
totally
one.
forgot. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought that we
I
had
have a
one.
spyglass.
I was gonna ask that.
Oh, I did not forget it. It's in my inventory.
Excellent. Then I'm going to allow you to make a preliminary check here that
Yeah,
will
pirate.
influence all the remaining checks.
Perfect.
We're going to call this I'm going to say the spyglass lets you, the spyglass even gives you access to this. So I'm going to, instead of making a perception check, I'm going to ask you to make an investigation check to try to understand what the best route is as you investigate each of these sort of patches of cover and landmarks and things along the way.
This is awesome. Hopefully, I won't screw it up. Okay, 18. 18, that's pretty good.
Good, good, good.
18 is pretty good. All right, very good. So Air tilts her jaunty hat to the side and pulls out her spyglass and begins really closely investigating all the areas that you're about to travel. And you feel pretty confident that there is a path that minimizes the number of patrols or the patrol density, and that maximizes your access to cover as you move. That path has two branches, so there's going to be one decision for you to make at some point
Okay.
as you're journeying, but the first few bits of your journey are pretty obvious.
Okay.
And just to be clear, all of this is in service of you trying to get to this crypt, right? That's the target, not the keep.
Right.
Okay. Very good. So it is the first stretch that actually has you the most nervous, because there is a long stretch of land here with no cover. You've got to basically race across a plain to get to the first area of cover, which are some shattered old barricades. Looks like barbican. Is that the word I'm looking for?
I don't know that.
Like the like a wooden. It's like a palisade. That's
Palisade, yes.
Okay.
It's like a wooden palisade that is sort of,
Okay.
it's still largely there, but doesn't look like it could stop
Sure.
anything.
Yeah.
And there's a section there, and that's where you're trying to get with this first stretch. And based on the strategy that you all have chosen, you encourage the party to get as low as possible, not quite army crawling, but not walking upright to get to this, right? So low and slow, but still moving as fast as you can because you don't want to be out here and
Right.
exposed. So we're going to start with a group stealth check. So I need everybody to roll stealth.
Yeah, and I think maybe Air's gonna regret this. She's gonna take off her armor
Okay. Yeah.
to improve her stealth chances here.
Right. I don't hate that.
Who are you boosting?
I was gonna say, can I guidance everyone?
You may not. You may guidance one person at a time, and guidance lasts for only a single action.
Okay.
So
Who needs the most stealth power? Is it?
I help that I roll at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then I'm
I
gonna
removed my
guide
disadvantage.
you, Bottom. I'm guidancing you.
all right. So Potom, you have guidance.
Is that-
Now let's-
That's it. Just cancels out the disadvantage.
no, guidance just lets you roll a d4 and add it to your roll.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
You don't want to take your armor off like Air did?
No, being that wouldn't help. That once I take my armor off, it just becomes a homunculus servant. So I have advantage on it, or I might roll stealth normally, but my homunculus servant would still be at disadvantage.
You don't want to just leave him behind when you head into this battlefield in Stronghold. He could just stay. He could just stay on this hill.
Give him the spyglass.
Give him a book.
Give him a book to read.
Oh my God, that'd be so cute.
I rolled a 16.
Study up.
Stealth check.
Robe it.
All right. We had a. What'd you say? 16.
16.
Okay.
And it was a
17.
12.
17, 12, and Potom. Did I see a natty 1 there?
Oh.
No, that's a 14.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
That
Air's gonna be the one that took her armor off, and she's gonna be dragged down by this.
This
I mean,
homunculus servant.
those were not bad rolls. The DC was not insurmountable here for your first stretch.
That's why we want the careful route.
That's right. Sneaky, creepy.
Pando turns into a cat.
A kitty cat.
A desert cat.
Freya tries to tiptoe, but it's just huge claws that are.
click. You make your way.
Scales reflecting.
Yes.
Oh, hang on, Matt, before you go any farther.
Suddenly there's
Hang
just
on.
a sort of burst of
What,
snow.
Potom?
Air, would you like me to hold your armor inside my armor while we go?
I mean, I didn't leave it. I just took it off. I just didn't
Yeah,
equip it.
that's what I'm saying, is that I could carry it for you so you don't have to carry it yourself.
Oh, I don't have any issue carrying it. It was just equipped because it doesn't give me disadvantage, on right?
Would
No.
you like me to carry your armor?
I think he really wants to,
Oh,
for some reason. He really
He's gonna-
wants to hold
he's
the
gonna
cloak.
sniff it. It's gonna be weird.
Air just like rolls her
okay,
eyes
fine,
and hands
Jesus.
it over. I guess. Yeah,
God.
she, well, God, you shut up.
Jesus.
So inside, bottom inside of the the armor opens up and Potom accepts Air's armor, enclosing his armor around everything. And while we're traveling, Potom uses enhanced armor on Air's armor, giving her a +1 to her armor class.
Wow, look at that.
Nice.
I appreciate
That's
it.
lovely.
How does that mechanically work? Is that a
Oh, you would just, if you click on your armor class, you
override.
there is a magic bonus, and you can increase it by 1.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, does this make this armor permanently a +1 half plate, or well, how does it work?
Just an infused item, and I can recall it when I choose to.
Okay, so this is like taking up a slot of some sort of yours.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Um,
You know, you could have just said that. You don't have to be weird about it.
It's more fun. It's more fun.
Bottom weird. Bottom is a weird guy.
He's a weird guy. He doesn't like to reveal his motivations.
All right, you successfully make your way to the palisade, narrowly avoiding a roving pack of ghouls that sort of thunders past just as you get yourself concealed behind this palisade. One of them sort of stops and sniffs the air, but then quickly sees most of its pack disappearing around the corner and races off to catch up with it.
Guys, wait for me!
You're always leaving me behind.
I was smelling the air.
It smells so good. The next landmark that you're heading towards is an area. It's a somewhat sad and disturbing landmark, but there is about another 300 yards closer to the crypt, a large mound of decaying flesh.
Okay.
Just flesh.
Well, it's hard to tell. It's bones and flesh and detritus and other stuff, but basically what this is a mass grave,
Okay.
but not. It wasn't dug up. Something over the course, either something a long time ago when the battle actually happened, piled a massive number of bodies in a huge heap here,
Right.
or something in the maybe 100 years since this battle has been bit by bit picking up bodies from across the battlefield and throwing them on this pile.
Okay, both are.
You don't know
Yeah.
Right.
Both are destroyed.
how this went down,
Nasty.
but you do know that the pile is big enough to block line of sight
Good enough for us.
and will
Wait.
provide some cover as you're trying to approach this crypt, and it's the next available landmark.
I also feel like that was Potham's internal/external monologue talking about the pile of bodies.
Well, like how he was running through in his head and out loud how the pile came to be.
Yeah. Like, oh, either that was something really big that killed all those things at once, or it's been picking up bodies and bringing them here for some reason. We don't know which.
He's just delighted by the intellectual challenge of how did this pile happen. Yeah,
How about like an investigation check to see if there's anything that we can scavenge off of these?
sure. Well, first let's make
Weapons.
another stealth check as you head towards the pile.
Panda, are you enhancing me?
I'm gonna give you guidance again. Potham, it sounds like that's the most helpful.
All right, Freya, 15 is a success.
I got 12 again.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
Yeah, that's bad.
I removed my stupid armor.
You still got to roll. And you still got to roll good.
I have +5.
That's terrible.
21.
21's good. All right.
Nice.
That was
Glad you got 21.
Well, the good news is that you had 3 successes. So, as a party, you succeed in spite of air.
And you were all sassing us.
I
You were all like,
We get a
"Please."
+5.
yeah.
Air's out here doing her best, but
Right.
she's also trying to guide. She's up ahead
That's
trying to
true.
guide the party.
She's only looking
the
at
party steps. She has not once taken the eyeglass off. The spyglass as she moves.
Trips over something. She's walking with it in front of her eye. Tips it over a bed.
on brittle bones. All right, I'm going to invite you now into our maps tool through D&D Beyond. And as you approach this pile of grossness, you come up on the side of this thing and avoid detection by two sort of lonely skeletons that don't seem to be part of, these are not those skeletal warriors. They are not, they don't appear to be part of any sort of swarm or
Organized group.
squad or patrol.
They're just kind of undead.
They're just,
They're having an affair.
they're hanging out, but because you've approached stealthily enough to not draw their attention, they very quickly answer, at least partially answer Podham's musings about the nature of this pile, because you see these skeletons are both approaching the pile. Each one is holding some remnant from the battle. One is dragging what looks like a femur, and the other is holding up a fragment of skull, like a jawbone and part of the skull that's still attached.
At least they're environmentally conscious. You know?
And as they
No,
walk up to
This
the,
is a pile of army that she's gonna be like beep boop beep, and then they're all just gonna get up and fight us.
who knows? But as they get closer, they just drop their load onto the pile, and then they turn and start moving away.
Should we set it on fire?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should absolutely
Ooh,
set this on fire.
that's a great idea.
I might have just the thing for that.
I thought maybe you would.
I also have a fire sphere, flaming sphere if we need it, but
I think we'll just.
I have a fun spell that I was unsure of when I would be able to use it and if it would be useful, and that turns out to be right now. And I cast where is it? Bonfire?
Can we just peek around really quick to see? This is
Oh.
walking away just to see if there's anything overtly useful before we set it on fire. They're
Yeah,
walking
You
away.
can do whatever you want.
Could I? I would
Yeah.
like
Do you
to.
want? Do you want to wait until they are?
They've turned around and walked away.
Yeah. Like I guess, how long do you want to wait? Like you want to wait
on the
until
other
they're
side. They're
just fully off the map and not around?
yeah. We can do it now because we're gonna want to set this on fire soon. I think. I just want to
Just
keep
saying, we
it.
have an opportunity to remove some soldiers possibly. So.
Yeah. No, I think that's a
I will
great
just
idea.
offer, and far be it from me to railroad the party, but given your stated goal of approaching the crypt in a stealthy manner,
This is not stealthy.
igniting a
a
10-foot
desert.
oh my god,
high,
you're right.
a
it's a
10-foot high
distraction.
bonfire. I'm not
I still think we should set it on fire.
I'm not trying to yuck your yum.
Or it's a distraction, and we use it to our advantage.
Ooh, then we should light it on fire right before we
Right.
skedaddle. Yeah. Order of operations.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll start. Well, yeah. Well, there'll be
Yeah.
some time before it's immediately engulfed in flame. You just get it going, you know. Get some.
A 5-foot cube of flame that I create.
Yeah, or you set it as we're walking away. And once we get to the other spot.
Is your spell something that instantly bursts it into fire? Can it be controlled?
Create bonfire says you create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. A creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on the end of the turn. The bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
But it's only 5 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
So what this is going to come down to is this pile of corpse leavings is 40 feet across. and roughly 10 feet high. So what this is going to come down to is how flammable is this pile,
Yeah,
which, if I'm being perfectly transparent with you,
it's bone dry.
I did not think about in advance of planning this. That was not a question I answered in the canon of the world.
There's oil.
But I will think about how flammable it is. I guess here's what I would say: the material you see on the edges and outside surface of this pile seem pretty desiccated. It's in a dry wasteland. It's dried out. I won't speak to the center of this human compost heap and its moisture level or flammability in the middle there. Does Potom think that a 5-foot bonfire would spread on this?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
something.
Is it necessarily going to be a massive and long-lasting fire? Hard to predict.
It's good enough for me.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm, okay.
All right. Tell me the order of operations. What are you doing before you ignite this thing with a bonfire?
Well, we're leaving the area. We're waiting for.
I want to sneak up
Oh.
really quick to it and just look in the pile really fast, just to see if there's anything overt.
Okay, Freda's gonna
we
go
see.
digging around in the pile,
All right.
Yeah. she's
making a
gonna
lot of
sneak
noise,
up
I'm
there.
sure.
Sure. Rattling around in the bones.
I've been doing real good. with
The
that.
skeletons.
I'm not going really
Doesn't
far in
run
or
away.
anything like
Candace
that.
kind of keeping an eye to like make sure nobody sees us doing this.
So here's my,
Okay.
hey, a 19 for investigation.
Nice investigation check. As you start rooting around in here,
That
your
grabs you and pulls out.
your eye is drawn to two things as you kind of move some stuff aside as quietly as you can. The first thing that your eye is drawn to is what looks like at first glance, a relatively simple iron bangle, like a bracelet made of not polished iron, but of wrought iron. But the reason it catches your eye is that it's the only piece of metal you see at a glance that isn't heavily rusted and showing signs of wear, which strikes you as
Peculiar.
special. And it is around the wrist of a desiccated skeleton with very little in the way of flesh.
Well, it didn't help him much, did it?
The second thing that you see is a little deeper in the pile, and it doesn't look like a piece of a person, but it does look organic. It's a bit worm-like and comes to a tapering point, and then it starts to move. And now I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh,
Dang it.
even Panda who wasn't playing in the bones.
As even Panda, who wasn't
Sorry,
playing in
guys.
the bones,
Had to touch it.
as once again your barbarian pokes at things.
We could have set it on fire.
Oh, and look at that. That's terrible. 7 and 3. Ugh.
14.
Well, I'm glad you got your.
but you
iron
can acquire
bangle.
an iron bangle, and we'll talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
what that is
I'm
later.
gonna grab that.
But meanwhile, the two carrion crawlers that have been nesting inside this pile leap out to attack.
14? That feels safe.
Bottom rolled a 15.
Oh, sorry, we were supposed to roll initiative.
Mhm.
Yes, please.
7. Air had already moved on. She was not
Guidance
even.
there.
No,
Guidance.
no,
there.
no. We don't do guidance on initiative.
Guidance.
That's not a thing.
Guidance.
But Frey, did you remember to roll yours at advantage?
It automatically
automatically
rolls
does
it
it,
at
yes.
advantage.
I
Yes.
took my armor off.
You
guys.
did. You did take your armor off, so that's
Amazing.
fun times.
Why?
But then you were also gung ho about lighting a big bonfire.
After we had left.
First,
But you were
first
poking around.
No, I wasn't.
I was poking around.
I was not
Poking
doing
around with
anything.
your eyes.
with your
Yeah.
first
Poking around with
in
your
Hey, I got an iron bangle.
first in combat is Potom.
Bottom casts create bonfire and move that right on top of that guy. So that causes him to need to
Make a dex save.
he needs to save make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage.
That is a 21. So
That beats the dexterity saving throw of 17.
So as it bursts, as the pile of dry material near the top of this pile bursts into flames, this carrion crawler sort of wriggles out and buries part of its body deeper in the mass, but moves out of the reach of the flames.
Potom will move here, open up his armor, and as a bonus action, toss Air her armor. Put this on!
It takes 10 minutes to don heavy armor.
Yeah, all right. So
Or, well, I guess
At least
it's
you put your
medium
cloak
5
on.
minutes.
so the half plate comes flying towards you, Air, and lands at your feet, and you look at Potom and say,
It's the last time.
"That's
Last time Air tries to do something clever.
Potom will then move slightly in front of Air as a deflector.
all right, very good." Pando, you're up next.
Panda's gonna try to entangle them so they can't move out of the space they're in. Can we still see them?
Oh, you can see them both. Yeah, they're both visible to you now.
And then I'm a little unsure of the distance they are between each other.
You can use the ruler feature in
Oh yeah,
on
sorry.
the
I forget
toolbar
about
on the
that.
side there, but
Oh,
they
perfect.
center mass, they're about 20 feet apart.
That is wonderful because entangle is a 20-foot square starting from a point within range.
Okay.
Do you need me to read you the description? I haven't used it in a minute.
Yeah, read it to us. And I'll give you your 20-foot overlay here while we're
So
doing it.
grasping from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range for the duration. It makes it difficult terrain and entangles the creatures. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling weeds and plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On success, it frees itself.
Right. Very good. I dropped this box on here where I imagined you would want it, but you tell me, or just move it where you.
No, that's perfect.
Where
As
you
long
want
as it's
it.
like, kind of
Touching them both.
touching them both, yeah. And then do I have to do a d20 before I hit cast? Or just cast?
No, yeah, you don't have to roll
Okay.
for this one. They have to roll for it. So Carrion Crawler A is going to make their strength saving throw. Its strength saving throw.
And then
That is an 11, which I imagine fails against
fails.
your.
We're looking for 16.
And B is going to roll its saving throw. That's a 21. So B is a real dodgy boy. He
Daddy
avoids
is so
your
big.
fire and avoids your
What a squirmer.
your entangling vines. But A is now restrained, which is pretty great. So I'm going to put a little brown orangish ring around that dude because he's wrapped up in vines. Excellent. Anything else on your turn?
No, because I don't think I can summon my Fae as an action.
You have used your action to cast Entangle.
Right. Sorry, I mean as like a bonus. Right?
Correct.
Okay. Always and will always triple check.
Which one's entangled? A or B?
A is Entangled.
A is entangled, okay.
All right. Next in the order, Skeleton A, hearing the kerfuffle.
Before Panda's turn ends, Potom is going to yell, "Protect Air!"
I'll be all right. I have other stuff.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
trying to get her to move in front of you.
Skeleton A is gonna just start plodding in your direction to come investigate the stuff. Skeleton B is gonna do the same thing. That's all that they're gonna do. And now we're on to Carrion Crawler A. Carrion Crawler A is currently restrained, but it can use its action to make another strength check against the spell save DC. And that is what it's going to do, because restrained creatures have a speed of 0. Attack rolls against them have advantage, and their attack rolls have disadvantage. Yeah, it's all big problems for the critter. So it's going to try to get out of there. So using its action, it rolls a 19, and it does indeed escape the entangling vines.
What
Dang
is,
it.
sorry, what is it rolling?
Strength check.
Strength check.
It rolled a saving throw at first, and it rolls a strength
Okay,
check as an action to try to get out.
Gotcha.
Now that it is out, it is going to use its movement. Speed of 30. The entangling is difficult terrain, so it cannot move that far. And this is not an intelligent creature, so it is going to move straight towards the source of the problem, which is 15 feet, which means it can move here. It has not escaped the area of your entanglement. And that's its turn. Crawler B is not restrained. It is going to leap out of the pile and attack Freya, who is digging around in its pile. So
taking shit out of there.
the carrion crawler makes 2 attacks. First, it attacks with its tentacles.
Ew.
So the front of its body and mouth parts are surrounded in writhing tentacles, each tipped with what appears to be a small barbed end. And it attacks you with its tentacles, Freya. That's an 11 to hit, which I believe misses you.
Misses.
And then it is going to attempt to chomp you with its mouthy mouth parts. That's a 6.
It does
So,
not hit.
whole lot of failing for the carrion crawler.
That's good.
Air, you're up next.
What to cast? That's the question. Air's going to cast Blink because it's a new toy of hers. You want me to read it quick for you?
Yeah.
Roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell, and it's a 1-minute spell. On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from the current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. At the start of your next turn, and when the spell ends, if you are on the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. If no unoccupied space is available within that range, you appear in the nearest unoccupied space, chosen at random if there's more than one space available. You can dismiss the spell as an action. While on the ethereal plane, you can see and hear the plane you originated from, which is cast in shades of gray, and you can't see anything there more than 60 feet away. You can only affect and be, this is the key, you can only affect and be affected by other creatures on the ethereal plane. Creatures that aren't there can't perceive you or interact with you unless they have the ability to do so.
Excellent. Yeah, so that's a nice little safety net. All right, you cast Blink, and you all see Air's body seem to sort of flicker in and out of existence for a moment, and then she solidifies. You're going to move or take a bonus action before the end of your turn, and you start blinking.
Yeah, I'm going to do I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse, and I'm going to cast it on the Carrion Crawler A. And this is the one, +3 bonus to damage rolls, critical hit, 1920, regain 12 if dies.
Nice. All right, so this flickering penumbra of purple flames starts to crawl up around the large bulbous body of the carrion crawler. And then at the end of your turn, Air,
I disappear.
looks like an 11, Air vanishes from sight. Boop. Bye.
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 And next up is Freya.
All right, I'm gonna rage as my bonus action, and I'm actually going to do something kind of weird. I'm gonna go down to the skeleton, which presumably then the carrion crawler bee can do a attack of opportunity, but at disadvantage
Because
because
they
I'm
say go straight
raging.
up, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause-
All right, it will do that at disadvantage. That's a 9 to hit.
Okay. Doesn't. All right, I'm coming down here to the skeleton. I'm gonna whack it with Kimbus Talon. Oops, come on. Sorry.
Try to get charges or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some charges, and I know that they have fewer hit points probably than the. Sorry, I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. Kimbus Talon. All right,
Oh, I'm not even in
16,
16 hits.
and
I'm
then.
not even in the turn order.
You're hitting.
11 plus 2, so 13.
That is exactly how many hit points it has.
Oh,
so,
Okay, let me add a charge.
boom.
Before I forget. I'm just gonna plus 1 charge. All right. Oh, I didn't even have to use the second one. So I still have an action that I'm holding. Oh, and actually, so since I raged, can I use that other, like the half dash then? So could I come up to here? Or half of my movement?
Yep, you can get
I'm gonna
back.
come back up there and then I'm gonna use my second attack on Carrion Crawler Bee.
Okay.
And we shall do
Don't you have a
14.
where when you rush, you can add damage?
Well, no, because that's with the charge.
Oh,
And I can't dash as a bonus action. That's if I dashed as a bonus action, I could use that melee attack. But I'm not dashing as a bonus action here. I'm just using this as a add-on to my raging bonus action.
I'll do it.
Yeah, 14.
14 does hit.
Okay. And we're gonna do 13 of damage.
Nice.
Let's see where you sleep at.
All right, you slash into this sort of insectoid creature's side and carve a large gash.
Get some goo.
Get some goo working.
Adam's like, bottle it
All right, at the top,
Quick, here's a mason jar.
at the top of the round, the hang on. There we go. The fire from the bonfire spreads, doubling in size.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, I like that.
Which does mean, Freya, that you'll need to move a little on your turn so as to not take fire damage, but you're not going to suffer from it here.
Just blowing a little cold air.
Potom, it's your turn.
Hooray! Well, now that that's fire set, how about we just do it again? Being that bonfire, create bonfire is a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip?
Hell yeah, man. Or lady. We'll do it right on top of Carrion Crawler A.
Okay? Make a.
Oh, I think that Potom's first reaction is, what the? Okay, well, whatever. Being that air just disappeared and he felt like he.
Carrion Crawler A failed its dex save, so you can roll your damage.
Here comes 2d8 fire damage for 13. Also, I feel like the effect when Potom creates bonfire is that the armor, the homunculus servant, the exocomp, points one of its arms, and if anybody's ever an automatic grenade launcher or it's a thump as it goes off
Okay.
or it's launched, and then when the grenade lands, that's when the effect happens. And I think that is very much what happens. There is a thump, projectile is shot from the armor. And so yeah, 2d8. That was 13 points of damage.
All right, nice. Yeah, I'm picturing like a sort of a magnesium flare kind of a vibe.
Sure.
Whatever color you want, but like a when the grenade actually goes off, not an explosion so much, since it's really just creating heat to start a fire. And then all of a sudden it bursts, everything around it bursts into flames. I dig it.
Yeah. And I think that color is green, just because it goes from this green to a red fire glow
I like
once
it.
once it lands.
Hmm.
So it's Chris.
It's very Christmassy. Next up in the order is Pando.
So the red.
Oh, Autumn will also. I'm sorry. Autumn will move towards skeleton.
You got it.
So Panda's gonna move over here by Freya, and then she's gonna cast.
Okay, are you moving? You have enough movement to move past Carrion Crawler B without coming in its range, I assume.
Yes,
that's
I
what
have
you're doing.
35. Yeah. Because my goal is to cast Thorn Whip on Crawler A, and then I can actually, after the damage, I can pull it 10 feet closer into the fire.
You possibly can. Let me just check the size of this creature.
Okay.
What does Thorn Whip say? Is it medium creatures and smaller? Because the Carrion Crawler is large. So I'm not sure if Thorn
Okay,
Whip is
this
strong.
is what Thorn Whip says. I don't see any size stipulation up top, but it says you create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, creature takes 1d6 piercing damage. It's actually 2d6 now. And if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the
large or
creature up
smaller.
to 10 feet closer to you.
Okay,
There you go.
well, then it is a large creature, so that
So
will,
I'm gonna
that
put
will
it
do.
first, and then I'm gonna pull it into the fire.
All right,
Giggling the whole time.
let's see. Let's see that
Damn.
happen.
So
Really cool.
16 to hit,
A 16 indeed hits the Carrion Crawler.
and then a little 9 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it right into that fire. I don't know if I can actually do it.
Let's see. 10 feet. Yeah, I mean that's gonna work fine. So that'll pull him to about here.
His buns get burned.
His buns do get burned. We'll see. Because you're pulling him in, he needs to make a dex save. That's a 7, so he fails. So he'll once again take damage from Potam's bonfire.
Best cantrip ever.
Hell yeah!
Thornwood is a cantrip. We're
Oh,
just
sorry, sorry.
cantripping
We're just
these
cantripping.
guys.
Wow.
But they got really powerful with this last level.
Yep.
More powerful.
I mean, cantrips do scale in nice ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's now a 2d8 instead of 1d8. So
Oh, oops.
Eldritch Blast.
That's clear.
Are your dice stuck?
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that my brain was stuck.
The Eldritch Blast.
Distracted by Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that was resting on 2 8s and rolled a 2. That is 10 points of damage.
Still pretty good. This Carrion Crawler is looking pretty rough at this point. Pando, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Our friend the Skelly is going to take a swing. It lifts a rusty short sword and swings it at you, Potom. That's a 6. Doesn't go well. And now Carrion Crawler
I feel like the exocomp knocks the short sword away and just slaps him across the face.
Okay, fair. Fair. The carrion crawler definitely wants to be out of the fire. That is its priority. So it is going to move out of the fire and entangling vines. It only has 10 feet of movement left after doing that, though. So where can it get? It can't get to bottom. It can't really get anywhere. So it's pretty useless. But it is going to attempt. It is going to attempt to move in the direction of what it sees as a meal, but it can't get around its friend. So that's all it can do. Actually, you know what? It can dash as an action, so it will move all the way around and put itself all up in your business. But it can't attack. Carrion crawler B, however, can make both of its attacks, and it will do so. So first, it is going to attack Freya with its tentacles. That's a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Freya, you will enjoy 6 points of poison damage, which is not reduced
It is not.
because of your coolness.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So here's this is something that I haven't really done that I was just reading about that I don't think that I understand very well. I have a proficiency of +3. Can I add that on to my Constitution as well?
Proficiency bonus is added in automatically to all the things where it applies.
Oh.
D&D Beyond, it's already showing up.
Oh, okay,
So,
sounds good. So
for example, you are proficient in intimidation, which is why you have a +4 there instead of just a +1.
If you're
okay.
clicking on the proficiency to roll the dice, then it will be applied.
got it.
If you go and like roll a d20 by itself.
Yeah, if you were rolling physical dice, you would
Okay.
you would need to
Got
figure
it.
out what the addition is. Yeah, but we need a con save from you, which you have a +5.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty.
Oh, I didn't do a save. Oh, okay.
Well, either way,
Yeah, either
you,
way, it's
you
fine.
pass. So
Okay.
you are not poisoned.
Sweet.
Your body rejects the poison.
But then it
just
is
bumped off a scale.
now going to attempt to bite you. That is a 19 to bite.
No, that did too.
And you will take 7 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3.
Okay.
Air's only like not even in this battle. It's gonna...
Well, it is now
Where is
Air's
it?
turn.
Yes.
So
A battle.
make you visible here, but you're not back?
No, I'm back.
You are back. By the start of your turn, you appear.
Oh, yeah.
You appear
I guess,
somewhere.
I guess you're right.
So
I
you,
gotta choose,
you
I
tell
gotta
me
choose.
where you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
appear.
I only have 10, it has to be within 10 feet, unfortunately.
Yeah, but then you can also use your
Then I can
movement.
move.
So you can just show up where you want to show up.
Okay. I'll appear here-ish and just move here-ish.
Oh, good. Now we have him flanked.
Okay. Right? You're good with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Maddening Hex, which is so I'm so happy I have something to do with my bonus actions now.
Maddening Hex.
As a bonus action, you can deal +5 psychic damage to the target cursed by your hex spell or other cursing warlock feature like Hexblade's Curse.
That's fun.
That you can see if it is within 30 feet, and also to creature. This is the key part, which I was hoping there would be closer. And also to creatures of your choice within 5 feet of the first target. So it could like be a whole group of.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
And it just takes it, or is there a save?
No, it just takes it.
If it's hexed, it just takes it.
As a bonus action, you can deal +5, psychic damage to a target cursed by your hex spell. I mean, yeah, unless.
Wait,
that's
5 damage or +5 damage?
Oh, plus
Plus
5
5
damage.
implies that you need to land a hit on this thing.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me think about
So
this.
it's not just an auto ding.
Right. But if it's successful, then it would apply.
Yes.
Okay, well then I'll instead move over here. That's
Alright.
alright.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well this thing is gonna be it's gonna be like a huge overkill now.
Could be. Could be.
Do spells automatically populate under the bonus action tab if they can be a bonus action, or do I need to
Not-
do anything manually?
No, they
Not
if
all
you
spells will.
I don't think they because I have some bonus.
Because I know Healing Word is a bonus action, so that
If you click on
populated
spells,
under-
it'll be organized like that though. Yeah, if you click on spells,
Okay,
then EA is bonus action, A is action.
okay. So
But
I think
you're
that
right, it's-
is my only bonus action.
Yeah, I
because it-
see healing word there.
Yeah, and that's under my bonus action tab as well. Under spells.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
should be. It's under. It's,
That's your
yeah.
only bonus action.
Oh,
spell,
yeah.
So it
Sorry.
does automatically
Yeah, yeah.
populate, but you're not doing something in the background, Matt. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Because
nice.
that's kind of handy.
That's nice that it does that, because
Yeah.
since it's not, obviously it's not listing all of your spells that take an action in your
Exactly.
actions tab.
Right, right.
But I guess the bonus action spells are pretty rare.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised
And
to
it's
see it.
healing words, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, anyway,
All right, Air. Drop the hammer. Or the
19?
The great sword. That does indeed hit.
okay, it's gonna be a lot of math here. 1 second. So that's gonna be 12 plus 5 plus 12, so 17 plus another 1d6.
That's some math,
Nice.
friend.
So 17, 23.
Nice.
All right,
23.
Yeah. We'll do it.
Yes.
It wasn't actually massive
I was
overkill,
in
but it
those
was
math
enough.
Oh, okay.
That was enough.
To eliminate that carrying crawler, which, as it dies, gives you some HP, which you don't need.
Which apparently I don't need.
But
I think
yeah,
I think I have like a 5 movement left to sidestep over to the other one.
sure.
Now I get the 19. So that's gonna be 28.
That does actually hit.
And yeah,
Weird.
$16. I suppose there's no bonus damages to this one, so just 16.
Okay. Nice.
And now I got to roll for the blink. And I blink.
Okay.
Bye. All right.
All right.
What the?
Air.
The
Air.
blink is kind of cool. I like the
Yeah. Air phases into existence, slashes one carrying crawler to the ground, spins, buries her sword in the second carrying crawler, and then just as quickly blinks out
That
of
was
existence.
totally badass.
It's really cinematic. It gives her a battlefield identity that she
Yeah.
didn't have before. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's hot.
all right.
Freya, you're up.
15.
I'm just gonna assume that you gently sidestep out of the active
Oh,
bonfire.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So I'll do that for you.
Thank you.
here.
Just
And then a
sits there taking
15 to hit. Yeah, I mean, that's just as narratively satisfying if you're just ignoring the fire as you slap. I'm busy.
Just hold on.
Yeah, 15 hits.
I mean, you are raging. You're just like,
I am 16, 18 of damage.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
Still up, but
Okay,
in
well, let's hit him again.
rough shape, in ribbons.
How about 26?
That hits. I don't want to take away your joy, so roll for damage, but it doesn't
15.
matter.
15.
All right,
Okay.
you annihilate this thing.
Okay.
That was overkill.
So as a bonus action, then I am going to dash
Okay.
to this skeleton over here. Oops, come on. Stuck on ruler. I mean, I have plenty to go around like this.
Yeah.
And then I will bash again. Okay, good. 19.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Can you get to double digits?
I hate 10. Ugh,
Nope.
that's annoying.
Still up. The mighty Skelly survives your
Amazing.
attack. And we'll go
That was disappointing.
top of the round. Both fires expand.
Anna's like, oh.
And Potom, it's your turn.
Let me kill him.
Push the skeleton to the ground.
Okay, a shove attack. We're not going to waste a bunch of time with a single skeleton fight. So, Freya, if you're calling out that you want the kill,
I do want the kill.
let's say as long as Potom's
okay?
willing to give it to you, you get it. And
You guys good with that?
Yep.
Okay, let's.
all right, mission accomplished. So
Woo!
as we come out of this combat, this made a little noise. Certainly, you now have if you were looking to create a distraction, you have done so. The fire rapidly engulfs the outside of this mound until you have a good, a very good size, large bonfire. Like think, remember those? You ever go to like the parties that people would hold in their farm field?
Oh yeah.
They
Yes.
make like the bonfire that is 10 feet
Yeah.
tall
Oh,
before they light it.
Yeah.
That's full of tires.
This is
I should be breathing this.
it wasn't full of tires, but my brother and I on his old farm, and actually over Christmas, Katie's experienced this. We'd have a huge bonfire.
Yeah,
That was 10 feet across.
I threw my cell phone into it by accident.
No,
Oh,
that's not good.
I like the by accident. You're just like,
We couldn't even fit. We're like, well, I threw my sweatshirt into it. Actually, it was covered in burdock, and then all of a sudden it exploded. And we're like, weird. That was an exploding sweatshirt. And I'm like, oh,
You don't see that very often.
oh.
That was a lithium
I
battery.
just see like green flames.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's crazy.
Like, that was weird.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick roll to see what kind of notice happens here. Okay. As the fire spreads, Air, this is where your party has a choice to make, because this is where the path branches.
Yeah.
Both paths can get you to the crypt eventually.
Okay.
But the two options that you have are, one path leads you to what you can now see much more closely is a ring of hastily constructed debris that has been built up into a barricade.
Okay.
And you can see from here that there are undead surrounding the outside of this barricade trying to get inside.
Oh.
And something or someone inside is trying to fight them off.
oh,
We gotta save this.
interesting.
Totally.
That's one path.
Also, none of our allies were in that battle, interestingly.
Yeah, those scaredy cats.
Oh yeah, I
Do
threw
we-
extra people.
Oh yeah, I forgot they
that's okay.
existed. Yeah, they were.
They make it too long.
They were like
We
you're.
gave them the book to read.
They were like
Yeah.
you're fine. You know what? You're fine.
Actually, Leto was there fighting the whole time. We just
We
forgot.
just didn't notice.
He just was so ineffective.
He was fighting a dead skeleton.
Or maybe he was handling the deadliest threats, the ones you couldn't see.
Yeah,
True.
He was
that's
keeping you safe in the
Sure.
in the shadows.
sounds like that's what he would
He
say.
always
Yeah.
disappears when things
I know.
You
There's
guys should
something
have
weird going on
seen
with
all
that
the
guy.
stuff that was creeping up on you.
Yeah.
But I took care of it.
Yeah, I bet Leto.
No, there's
Leto.
definitely something weird with that guy.
But then he shows up in different pants, and we're like, "Where were you?" He's like, "I
Found these
was
bands.
finding stuff you couldn't see."
Anyway, that's one path, as you can head in that direction. The other path is a more open stretch of sort of plain, but it is the most direct route to the crypt. And the interesting thing about that path is you see a large, super ripped out minotaur with a double-headed axe just stolidly marching across that field in the direction of the keep.
Okay.
Which, I mean, you would recognize him even from this couple hundred yards. It's Stendar.
Yeah.
So you can go that way and catch up with Stendar as he marches in the direction of the keep. You can still redirect to the crypt from that way. Or you can go this way and find out who's fighting for their lives inside the barricade.
Ooh, fighting.
But you can't choose both.
Man.
We should probably help the person in the
I
barricade.
suppose
I'm
we should.
thinking, yeah.
Should we?
The
Oh yeah.
first
You
one.
know what? We need the karma.
Yes,
do.
we
I think
could use
we need
it.
the karma.
And
I
let's
mean,
not ask
I'm all
anyone for
about-
money when we're done.
I'm all about going to
We'll see.
Sendar here.
Oh no, we'll still catch up.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
him,
we can
though.
still catch up to him.
like
Let-
later on.
Yeah.
Let's debate merits here. I mean, just real quick, let's debate the merits. What if we split the party? What if 2 of us goes for Sundar and 2 of us go for the?
Every horror movie tells me
No.
that's bad.
No, I don't think we should.
What's the situation? What kind of forces are they repelling here?
From a distance, at a glance, you see a fairly good number of zombies and one larger creature that's
Okay.
hard to get an eye on. It's on the other side of the barricade.
All right, let's
Like-
go to the
like
let's go to
Yeah.
the.
Brigade.
Uh,
Very-
Not 50. You can see it from your angle. You can see a dozen.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's
wanna
go rescue that
Save the
person.
person,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like we're doing that.
All right, you're headed to the barricade. Very good. As you get a little closer, let me just populate your tokens into here.
And our instruments.
We are not even gonna get to the stronghold
Oh,
tonight.
there's little likelihood, yeah. Remember when we were like, oh, you haven't really done one of those long endurance kind of things?
I know, and I don't have and I already burned some of my short rest stuff because I thought the next step would be the crypt that I would just take a short rest in, and here we are.
Why are there so many versions of you? Oh, because I was zoomed out. I was zoomed in too far. That's funny. Trash that combat. I accidentally added duplicates of you guys to this map. There we go.
So I assume Air is not going to be able to don armor while heading in this direction.
You
All it's actually is there any? I don't remember what it says. It just says it takes 5 minutes. I think is all it said.
I think after the last battle, we gave Air 10 minutes to put our fucking armor on.
Yeah.
Language.
Although I never got hit, so
No, that was good.
who needs it? You're just blinky.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can definitely put your armor back on, and in exchange I'll just add some zombies. It's no big deal. They're slowly gathering.
Alrighty. 18 armor class.
18 armor class, and every enemy rolls at disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. Air is basically untouchable.
It's really.
And then you
something.
add Blink in that, so she's only on the battlefield half the time while the enemy takes their turn.
Mhm.
And then I could even, in theory, also have mirror image because they all stack.
That's ludicrous.
But I love it.
Again, all because of whoop 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 whoop. Bottom's got you.
Yeah, no, you're very generous with your magical items.
I made you a goddamn superhero.
Huh?
It makes up for you taking putting the whole world at risk, taking the book.
From Air's perspective,
Air's
you're
over it.
even.
Yeah,
Air's like, we're good.
Yeah,
We
Air's-
are good.
Yeah, Air was a little a little bitter about it, but now after the cloak, she's like, it's completely over it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Yes.
Let's get you into this session. So if you jump back into the map, you should see a shiny new map. As you get a little closer, you manage to approach without really drawing the attention of the zombie hordes. You get a better look on the far side of this barricade, smashing into it over and over again with a large warhammer, is a minotaur, a skeletal minotaur. And you can now hear the voices of the defenders inside this barricade, and you recognize that this is what remains of the team of elven specialists that were sent from the Empire. So the bishop is standing up high on a wagon in the center of this barricade, and from time to time lobbing out bursts of radiant energy against the skeletons, or the zombies, I mean. There is an archer standing next to him firing off glimmering arrows into these creatures, and then 3 of the elite warriors that were in his entourage are arrayed at the barricade, poking back the zombies as they climb over, or those that fall into the barricade, dispatching them with their longswords. So as you come into range here, how do you want to approach this? Currently, no one involved in this fracas has noticed you.
Can I cast a spell before we get into? Great. I would like to cast aid on the 3 people around me while they're still within range.
Sure.
And just as a reminder, because it's new, choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for 8 hours.
So in D&D Beyond, if you click on your actual hit points, the dialogue that opens up, down at the bottom, you will see an option that says Override Max HP.
Yeah.
Don't change your max HP modifier. That's different. But because that, I believe, is based on your constitution or something.
It worked for me, but I can do it differently if you want. I just added 5 and it worked fine for me.
Oh, max HP modifier did that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That is what it's meant for. Freya, why do you have +6 to your max HP modifier?
I don't know.
What I meant to say is, why are you a cheater?
No, I feel like that was switched from some bad. I had something Alex cast on me at one point.
Oh, probably an enhanced weapon or enhanced
Like
defense.
Freya's messed up.
Okay. Well, that's fine, because you've just been carrying around some extra HP for a while, but now you have 5 additional beyond what you should. But your real hit points are 80 normally, but now it's 85, so that's good times.
And you too, Potom.
80's a lot.
It also says, and I don't really understand this part, it says, using a higher level spell slot, each target's hit points increase by 5 for each spell slot level above 2.
Yeah, so you just cast Aid at level 2, right? That's
3.
What level is the spell normally? Is it 3?
Must be 2.
Oh, sorry. So I get confused by this. So I'm at 3rd level.
Yeah.
What's the lowest level you can cast it? Can you cast it at 2nd level?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the description that the
Okay.
spell gives you is what the base spell does. So casting it at the lowest level, which for you is 2nd level, does what it just did. If you choose to cast it at 3rd level instead, so you basically upcast it, which means you
Yeah.
use more of your magical resources to cast it, it does more. So everybody would get 10 instead of 5.
That's
If you
what
cast it at 3rd level. If you cast it at 4th level, everybody would get 15 instead of 5.
Okay. So I cast it at 3rd level, so everyone
Okay.
gets 10.
So everyone gets,
But not me. Only my 3 targets.
that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so your max
Yeah, that
HP
is
modifier
a lot.
should be 10 now.
You know
Well,
what?
these-
I think maybe 10.
Hang on. What, Alex?
These are 10 temporary hit points.
No.
No. So when you click on the hit points dialog and it opens up the sidebar, you want to increase at the bottom it says max HP modifier. You want to change that to 10.
Oh.
Because aid doesn't give you 10 hit points, it literally increases your max hit points until the
Yeah.
spell ends.
For 8 hours.
So it notably would be able to stack with temporary hit points.
Yeah, it stacks with 10
when you-
hit points.
When you lose them, you can heal them back up instead of
That's right.
stuff
Yes.
like that.
If
It
you
adds more to your pool.
yeah, so it's fundamentally better than 10 hit points in
Right.
a lot of
Temporary.
ways.
Because you don't lose it when you
Take
get
damage,
hit.
yeah.
You could potentially replenish it.
Yeah.
That was my understanding of it. I'm glad it's working out that way.
Yeah, it's very good.
I really like a 7th level druid.
Yeah.
I, for one.
I did a lot of spell changing. I'm still obviously learning them, but there's more that can buff you guys.
Just
Oh,
doing
okay.
some support work.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so that takes effect. Anything you want to do before you jump into the combat here?
Say a little prayer.
I was just gonna say, maybe well, when I leveled up, I may have put it as that instead of You know what I mean? I might have.
Instead of adding in the level up process.
Yeah, I think maybe I added it in wrong in the level up process.
We'll have to look back at
Okay.
that.
Well, we'll just put an asterisk next to
Alrighty.
all of her battles.
Bottom says
Which would have
shields up.
just been at this last time. Which actually would make a
bottom
lot
what?
of sense. Because I think I was at.
Bottom says shields up and gives himself 5 temporary hit points.
All right.
Yeah, let's see now it's
Okay.
stacks.
Very good.
Guardian field is what just happened. It's part of his armor's coolness.
Nice.
Hmm.
Like it. Okay. With all that pre-work done, let's roll for initiative as you dive into combat here.
17.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
That's not a good.
That's so bad.
All your cool new barbarian powers and the dice are not your
They're not-
friend.
The dice?
Again,
They're jokesters.
whatever they want, they obviously want me to go last. Again.
They're like, oh, you have advantage, that's cute. We'll just make you roll 1 and then 2.
They're like, she's a cheater. Anyway.
They're combating your cheating. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me roll manually for that guy. Why? That's fine. And for you,
This is a big old battle.
I love it. This is what air lives for.
You know what? I
So
was
to
just
blink
looking
around.
through it. Yeah, this is very nice. This update is really nice. It detailed what, like, I have a more detailed thing, and this might have just been from leveling up, that what I can do with an unarmed strike. So I have choices that I can make when I have an unarmed strike.
Nice.
And actually, yeah, one of them is when I just do straight damage, it's 1 plus, the damage is 1 plus my strength, which would be automatic 19 of damage. That's actually, right?
no, that's
No?
no.
Come on.
That's plus your strength bonus, which is plus
1
4,
plus strength bludgeoning.
which is why
damage.
your bludgeoning damage is 5. So when you punch something, you do 5 damage. You don't even roll.
Okay.
You just
just
do
do
your
5
strength
damage.
modifier plus.
Modifier,
plus
it's a
1.
strength modifier. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's.
So it's not time to become a monk.
I thought it was gonna be great. It's
around
not
this.
great, but I can grapple too.
You
Which
can grapple.
I didn't
yes.
know that I could grapple.
Air,
Anyway,
you get to act first here.
Awesome. Air now with armor on. Can she make it to zombie J and E?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. You're
You definitely can.
Okay.
well, 30 feet doesn't quite get you there.
Oh, yeah, 32, I guess, is what.
Yeah, like Zombie J, center mass of Zombie J is 36 feet from you.
oh,
Can't I just hold my arm out 2 feet?
I mean, you could do a lot of things. You also are a warlock and can Eldritch Blast and have a number of other options for ranged attacks. But,
I didn't build her to be a blaster.
well,
Okay.
you were behind everybody because you were trying to strap your armor on as you walked over
That was
from the bonfire.
that was a DM choice, and I rejected.
No. Well,
Okay.
I'll trade you 6 more zombies, and then I'll let you be 5 feet closer on the edge of the map when we start.
Okay, she is going to well she'll move as close as she can.
Okay.
I don't know where you want to put it, there-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, now it doesn't. Now we're in exact.
As long as you're not in melee range, I'm fine with it.
Now the measurements don't matter. And I think she'll do, let's see here. Does she just keep the good times rolling here and just blink? Or does she? Yeah. I think she'll blink again.
Right?
Oh, you know what? Actually, I take it back. She's not blinking. She's going to hex. This is a much better hex situation for her. And she'll just hex the J in front of her.
All right. Let me switch.
Oh, yeah, wait a second.
Select tool. Zombie J with a hex.
Bless you.
I guess, I mean, she could move, I suppose, because Hex is a bonus action, so she still has an action.
Yeah.
What I would do, this has never happened. I never have like a free action.
Burn an action.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I do just do Eldritch Blast. Okay, yeah, because it's a cantrip, so that's the one situation where I could do like a spell and a cantrip. Okay, fine, you win, DM. Oh, sorry, she's targeting just the J in front of her.
All right, go for it.
Okay, 6, and I believe that'd be just a, and that just, let me double check, that's a plus d6.
I assume I didn't see what you rolled to attack.
Oh, 27.
Okay.
27 to attack, 6 plus another 6, but the second 6 is narcotic. I mean, not narcotic, neurotic.
No, not neurotic.
Oh, why can't I speak right now?
Necrotic.
Necrotic, yeah.
Yeah. Still works fine.
Okay, just wanted to flag it for you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. The zombies have no special resistance to necrotic damage. So that's 12.
Yep.
All right. 12 points of eldritch damage pours into this zombie. And you now have the attention of everyone around here as you fully enter the battle. Next up, the archer is going to act. The archer is going to fire 2 arrows at the approaching zombies, A and H. I'm just going to roll my real dice here because that's fun. That one will hit, and the other will miss. So that is going to be plus this. Ooh, that's lots. So that's 17 points of damage to zombie A. And zombie H is a miss. Next up, this large minotaur skeleton is going to step forward and lash out at the barricade with its great warhammer. That is fails to get purchase on it, but he will also put his head down and just headbutt the wall, attempting to force through. That does hit, but it is going to do half damage because walls and piercing damage don't do much. All right, so it does manage to do some damage to the wall, but its impact is pretty minimal as it tries to fight its way in. Pando, you're up next.
Okay. I had to review Betty. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna pull up Betty. Cast for her. Do you have to put her on the screen?
Yeah, I will put her on.
I don't remember if that was something I did. And she has a 90-foot range, so she can go right next to air.
Okay.
Oh, she's so little.
Betty.
That's adorable.
Hello.
Oh my god, she's so mad. She's always mad when she has to come out. Okay, and then D20 plus the
Yeah.
spell attack.
Which one is she attacking?
This is to hit zombie J.
Okay.
So I have a 3 plus 8. Does that hit him, or is that still too little?
Sorry, what's the total?
11.
11 hits.
Yay! She's still a little sleepy. And then 2d6 plus 6. If it's 2d6, do I hit the d6 twice?
You can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 2d6 plus 6, so 12.
Okay. That is plenty. She bashes through the zombie's skull, knocking it fully to the ground. And two things happen at the same-ish time. Because I'm a benevolent DM, I'm going to say they happen in an order that would be preferential to you, Air.
Oh, I don't. What? It's all. You don't have to
No,
give me special treatment.
we're going to do it this way.
Okay.
As Betty crushes this zombie, the zombie, which until you got up close to it, looked, I mean, you have not like you've seen thousands of zombies, but it looked like just a shambling undead body.
Right.
But as you got a little closer to it, you noticed that it's a little warped, a little twisted. It doesn't look like it's just a dead human. There's some things wrong with it. Its spine is grotesquely twisted. One of its arms is actually curled behind its back a little bit. Anyway, as soon as it dies, it explodes.
Oh, great.
And everything within 10 feet of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw or take damage. So that includes Air, Betty, and Zombie E.
Let's see how this is the better way.
Well, because the second effect is that you gain hit points. Oh no, you had it hexed.
Yeah.
Oh, so irrelevant.
Yeah.
So there's not two.
It's actually just
two
all
effects.
bad news.
It's just all bad news.
I rolled 17.
Well, that's good news. The Zombie E failed their save. And Betty.
Do I just roll mine?
She has.
Does she not have stats? What does it say about her stats?
Not,
She has. I think she has something like
not really. She
Yeah,
has
right there.
armor.
No, she
Oh, dexterity 16 plus 3?
Oh yeah, so
She's
she's got a plus
16.
3 to her
Yeah.
roll, whatever her roll is.
Yeah.
And is it just d20?
Yep.
Because I would do the dexterity up there, which she can't.
Right.
I may have hit that for her before. I'm sorry about that.
10 plus 3, so yeah.
Yeah. 13? Is she okay?
She is okay. So each of you are going to take half damage, which means you take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Even a sweet little fairy?
Yep, Betty takes 3 points of necrotic damage, and Air takes 3 points of necrotic damage.
Aw, Betty.
That's just half damage.
Is
no big deal.
necrotic damage, does that do more damage over time?
No.
Okay.
Nope, it's just a damage type, like fire or bludgeoning or whatever. But some creatures have resistance to it. Some creatures take additional damage from necrotic damage. It's the opposite in D&D. It's the opposite of radiant damage. So
Okay.
radiant damage is like
Like-
holy. If
Yeah.
you've played Final Fantasy. All right. So you summoned Betty. Betty did her thing. Are you moving or staying put?
Staying put.
All right, very good. That takes us next to Potom.
Autumn going to move is 30 feet. And then Potom is going to throw his non-magical warhammer at Zombie Eye.
Okay.
$17.
That hits.
And I imagine that this is I would use the damage of a one-handed strike or two-handed because I threw it.
Are you currently using a shield?
I am using a shield.
Then
Except-
one.
Kind of worn on my chest. It's not,
Well, if you have a shield equipped, then you're going to do one-handed damage.
okay.
Oh, okay. I have new plan.
6 points of damage.
All right. Very good.
After that, the warhammer magically comes back into my hand.
Ooh.
Double for action, which, being that I have 2 attacks, I'll do that again.
Ooh, nifty. Iron Man Thor combo.
22,
Hits.
for 9 points of damage.
Ooh, good one. Nice.
And again, the hammer comes back to my hand.
Awesome. That's sick. All right, very good. All right, next up, these heavily armed warriors inside the barricade are going to act. So one of them jumps up here, Champion A jumps up and lashes out at Zombie C with his longsword. The first attack misses, but the second attack hits. And he is going to do... Okay, that's Zombie C. He's going to do 15 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to shield bash that zombie back over the barricade. That's a 2, so he actually fails. But he'll stay up there on the barricade.
So champion.
Champion B is going to move up here and attack Zombie K. So first, the longsword misses and misses. And then we'll attempt a shield bash. Fails. Wow.
I think I know where there's only a few left.
I mean, maybe it's this. Maybe
Yeah,
it's this.
right?
Maybe it's this die.
Was it worth saving these guys?
This guy is going to move towards
They're gonna
here,
get
hop
themselves
up here, and
killed
lash out at the Minotaur skeleton. That hits. Misses. That hit is going to do 15 points.
They really hand out the champion title to anyone, huh?
Yeah, really.
Slashing damage.
They're tired, okay?
Yeah, you don't know how long they've been here. And then he's not going to bother with a shield bash because this thing's not on the wall.
Bishop Kuma.
That's it. All right. And now Bishop Kuma is going to take his turn.
Do something cool.
Bishop Kuma is
Right.
going to...
Attack the Minotaur skeleton.
He's going to cast a guiding bolt at the Minotaur skeleton. That is 7 plus 5. Does that hit? I don't think it does, Bishop Kuma. Oh no, that just hits.
Oh my
12.
God.
Oh, I just hit him.
Okay, good.
So
We'll be able
that
to kill that thing.
is going to be a mess of d6s. I'm just going to do it in here. Roll dice. All right, that's 14 points of radiant damage, and this Minotaur skeleton begins to glow with a sparkly light.
Oh, crap.
Which means the next attack against it is at advantage. Did I say 15? 14?
15.
15. All right, very good. And Bishop Kuma, who can see the whole field, is going to look over at you and then call down to his guards. Outsiders are approaching. They do not appear to be undead. Restrain yourselves, champions.
I think
Okay,
we're
they
all right
are
with
real
them
dumb
not restraining
then.
themselves, honestly. I'm not too concerned about them hitting us.
Right.
All right, now the zombies are going to act.
They're sort of plastic swords.
Let's see. Zombie A is going to move here. I'm just going to move all the zombies first. So they're going to swarm. These guys are all going to swarm him. He's going to crawl up, and he'll use his turn to get inside the wall, but that's all he can do. Same thing for this guy. This guy is going to get up in his business, and similar here and here. Just attacking the nearest thing. Zombie E is going to go after Betty. So now let's make a whole bunch of zombie attacks. So first and foremost, Zombie A is attacking Champion C. That's a 14, which misses. Zombie B is not attacking. Zombie C is attacking champion A. That is a miss. Zombie D is not attacking. Zombie E is, where is he? Is that E? Oh,
It's
that's I. Oh, E is attacking Betty.
Oh, Betty.
Poor
That's a
Betty.
4, which misses.
She just slaps
So
him
it was
away.
E. F attacks champion B. 21, he actually gets a hit in, and he does 4 points of bludgeoning damage to champion B. Next zombie, wow, look at these guys getting, that's a crit
Whoa.
for zombie G. Where are you, G? Oh, here he is. Here, yeah, he's gonna crit on that, doing 6 whole points of damage. Oh, but that's not using my crit rules, so we're gonna call that 10 points of damage. All right, so it's GH. H is gonna do. H is gonna miss. I attacking champion A also hits. We're gonna get a couple hits in here. The swarm picking away at him a little bit. 4 points of damage to champion A, and that's all. Right? We don't have any zombie J's. Oh yeah, we do have zombie J somewhere. So we have a zombie K. Zombie J's already dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew there was one.
All right, so zombie K misses.
All
All right,
right.
so that's all our zombies.
Ray's turn.
Right.
Finally. Okay, so I Frail Rage, and then I'm going to move, so I get that extra 20 points, so I can make it to Zombie D. Leap on up
Yeah.
and jump over and make it to Zombie D. Inside of the barricade there. We're gonna 24 to hit. 16 plus 2. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Didn't die.
That's a lot, but 18 is not enough.
All right, well, we're gonna hit him again then. 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Okay. 12, 14 of damage.
That is plenty.
Okay.
All right,
and I
so you
suppose I have
drop
to do a dex save.
Zombie D.
Okay, cool. And then, well, that's all I got then right now. We don't have to do a dex save on that one? Guess not.
Oh, does it no exploding?
Oh,
Explode.
sorry, it's 100% explodes.
Okay.
Yes, please roll a dex save. You're the only creature in range.
7. That didn't know.
It did not. But you only take 2 points of necrotic damage. It's a very low roll.
All right. Okay.
All right. At the bottom of the round, stomping in from nearby.
Another one? Or no? Oh yeah, another one. Awesome.
2 more Minotaur
Oh,
skeletons.
Okay.
Dang.
Why did I say
Stomp.
awesome? I don't.
Stomp into the picture. This guy probably coming a little more like that. There we go. And Air, it is your turn.
Okay. New plan here. Air is going to recast Hex onto the Minotaur skeleton A.
Okay. Can't do 2 rings at once, so everybody just remember that the next attack on him is at advantage, please.
Don't worry, I will be attacking it, so. And then I'll blast it.
All right. Do it. At advantage.
Oh, at advantage, thank God.
Yes.
It looks like, yeah, looks like it made a really big difference, actually. Are you kidding me? I rolled 1 twice.
Oh, that's bad.
That's bad.
How's that even possible?
There's a lot of chaos over there. Maybe Air was being very careful to avoid hitting Champion C by mistake.
Wow.
But even outlined in holy light, Air can't quite get a bead on this thing, and
This is
the Eldritch
ridiculous.
Blasts fly by.
She was gonna do Maddening Hex as her bonus action,
That's a bummer.
and
Do you get only 1 ray at this level, or is your cantrip
I've done
upgraded?
it. I've done no upgrade. Wait, let me. Well, now you say that. Let me check real quick. I've done no upgrading of it. Oh, it is 2 beams.
All right, so make
Do I
one,
roll them individually?
make one more attack. This one is not at advantage because you already burned through that, but you make one more attack.
Oh my gosh, this might be the whole enchilada.
Just don't roll 3
20.
ones.
Not
Phew.
now.
That hits.
Oh gosh.
Woo woo.
Okay. One again, but it's 1 plus 5, so 6.
All right.
And then also, wait. So how does that work then? Do I not? Oh, but then I have to. Oh, so Manny and Hex. It doesn't just like apply to the adjacent skeleton, does it? Oh, that's so disappointing. I thought it was so much cooler than it ended up being.
Sorry.
So wait a second. So for me to use it properly, so it says as a bonus action you can deal +5 psychic damage. So I have to say like bonus action. I'm going to use my bonus action to do Manny and Hex, and then I have to like then attack.
Let's see. Let me read about this because I've never encountered this. As a bonus action, you cause a psychic disturbance around the target cursed by your Hex spell, or by a warlock feature of yours, such as Hexblade's Curse. When you do so, you deal psychic damage to the target and each creature of your choice within 5 feet. Oh yeah, so this is it's not a +5.
Oh, that's weird. Then why
It's
does
a
it say it?
bonus action that does
That's what I thought.
that does damage. Psychic damage equals your charisma modifier.
Oh, that's why. Is that why it's?
That's why it says +5. Hex automatically hits and has no save, as well as a range of 90 feet. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Oh, interesting. So yours says 90 feet range.
Well, this is in the D&D Beyond forums, so
Okay.
I won't quote that necessarily.
Yeah, because I was gonna say mine here says to use this invocation, you must be able to see the cursed target, and it must be within 30 feet.
But either way, that explains it. Because if you have to use a bonus action, it's not a +5. It just does your charisma modifier in psychic damage by using your bonus action.
Okay.
So yeah, so for you, it's use your bonus action to do 5 damage to your hexed target and any creature within 5 feet of it that you want to do 5 damage to.
Okay, I guess I technically can't use it because I'm too far away, but I'll move.
Okay. Very good. Next up is the archer. The archer is going to fire at zombie B that is inside the barrier. That actually hits and hits, and so the archer is going to do
It's pretty listed like that though.
a lot of damage and obliterate zombie B
Sweet.
easily. Zombie B explodes. Zombie A and Champion C both need to roll a dex save. Zombie A succeeds with an 18, the most nimble zombie of all time. And the champion that's cocked.
He does not succeed.
The champion does succeed.
Oh, okay.
He's fine. So
then-
they're both going to take half damage, which is 4 points of necrotic damage. 4 and 4. So many critters in this spell. All right. That's the archer. Next, and he's going to stay put. Next, our Minotaur Skellies get to act. So, Minotaur Skeleton A is going to lash out, now that he's got a target in range, he's going to lash out at the champion with first a gore attack, attempting to gore him with his horns. 16 does not hit the well-armored warrior. And he's going to attempt a slam attack with his warhammer. 14 does not hit. Wow. Bad news, Skeleton A not performing well here. Skeleton B is going to attempt to charge into the barricade here. Roll a couple attacks for you. See if you can get in through this barricade. That'll hit. Doing a goodly amount of damage. I'm going to call that in. And then it is going to throw a chunk of this debris at Bishop Kuma, which is, I'm going to call an unarmed attack, but that it will hit, doing 14 points of bludgeoning damage to Bishop Kuma, who will call out to his guards to fall back and protect him.
You shut up, Bishop, they're fighting.
And then the third Minotaur Skelly is going to move forward and attack air. That is going to be first a gore attack. The horns, 26 is going to hit, I think.
Is it a disadvantage?
Oh, thank you for that. So 26 or a 16. How does 16 feel?
No good.
No good. That's going to then try to swing its weapon at you. This thing's carrying I think just a big jagged piece of metal. Looks like debris. At disadvantage, that's a 7, which misses. Obviously.
Nice.
Pando, you're up.
Okay, so Pando is going to move to the edge of this barrier, and then as her action, she is going to cast a spell, Moonbeam. Moonbeam 2nd level on Minotaur Skeleton B. It has a 120-foot range.
Okay.
Do you want me to refresh you on the Moonbeam?
It's a 20-foot circle, is that right? How big is the
Nope,
beam?
so it's a 120-foot range
Yeah.
and then a 5-foot area.
Oh, 5 foot. Got
But
it.
it's a 40-foot high cylinder, and when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, it's engulfed by ghostly flames, hurts a lot, searing pain, must make a constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, which one are you dropping it on?
I'm dropping it on B, Minotaur Skeleton B.
B, okay. So the sort of ghostly moonlight flames drop over the top of this Minotaur skeleton. I'm gonna make this a
2d10
different,
damage is 13.
more obvious color. There we go.
Ooh, that's pretty. Because then I can move it around.
Yeah. And it rolls a Constitution save. Is that what you said?
Yep.
All right. That's a 13, which I think fails against your spell save DC.
Yeah, that's 16.
All right, so roll the full damage for
Which is 13. 2d10 was 13 damage.
13 damage. Where did my other Minotaur Skelly go? Why do they keep disappearing from my initiative order? It's really strange. All right, well, I can do it in here. All right, very good.
And then as my bonus action, I want to heal the... Did the bishop take a bunch of damage? Did I hear that correctly?
He took some
Yeah,
damage.
just some damage.
I'll
Oh.
just do a level 1. It's a bonus action, so
Sure.
within 60 feet, 9.
Okay, nice. You heal Bishop Kuma for
I'm not
9.
really sure what he's doing, but I don't want him to die.
All right. Potom, you're up.
Potom will scramble up to the top of the barrier here, and give the Minotaur skeleton a blast with his phaser for where is it? Ray of Frost. Oh, that is a natty 20.
Nice.
So it's 8 points of damage plus. Oh,
Wait, which one was this? The one in the moonbeam, the one facing air, or the one that air has hexed on the other end?
one in the moonbeam,
Okay,
the one that just broke through the barrier.
got it.
So let's see. Originally it's 2d8, and then
All right, so 16 plus your roll.
16 plus my roll, which it wants to make it. Disregard this first roll. My roll is no 5
So 21 points.
20 points of damage, and I get a second attack, and so we'll fire off another round of that for 14.
14 does hit.
For an additional 11 points of damage.
Oh, that, my friend, is the right number.
Yes.
As you engulf this skeleton in layers and layers of frost until its bones become brittle, it starts to take one more step, and the combination of the heat from the flames of the moonbeam and the icy blasts of your frozen phaser, the thing starts to crumble, and its bones shatter explosively, and it falls into a pile on the ground.
Nice.
Roll dexterity saving.
No, the Minotaur skeleton does not explode. All right, time for the guards to act.
A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge to the champion A, like, yeah.
Nice. In response,
The armor does that.
in response to Bishop Kuma's call, the champion is going to lash out with one attack each on the zombies in front of him. This is champion A, by the way.
Betty?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't do
no, you gotta move Betty. Let's do that.
Sorry, I totally forgot about Betty.
That's all right.
I was focused on my order of operations.
Mhm. All right, what's Betty doing?
She's going for that zombie E.
Do it.
So. So she has 11 to hit.
That does hit the zombie.
Shocking. 2d6 plus 6. 8.
8 points of damage to zombie E. All right, very good. Still up, but looking a little rough. Okay, so catching back up, champion A, I just went ahead and rolled for him. He lashes out at both of the zombies in front of him, lands a hit on each, and dispatches them. To his displeasure, that means he also is facing 2 explosions. So he's going to make 2 dexterity saving throws. First one, it fails, and the second one succeeds. So he is going to take 8 and so 9 points of necrotic damage from those dual explosions. Let's mark his damage here. And then responding to his bishop's call, he is going to move back and take position, a defensive position in front of the bishop. Champion B is going to make 2 attacks, first on zombie F. Misses. And second on zombie K. Hits. Those are all, yeah. So it'll take a little bit of damage there. And then he also is going to respond and move back to take a defensive position. All 3 zombies will make an attack of opportunity on him. First one hits. Second one hits.
Okay.
Third one hits. So that's,
This James is gonna die, I'm telling you.
it's going to stack a little bit here. That's going to be 9 plus their damage modifiers. So, all right. So he takes that. And then finally, Champion C is going to attack the Minotaur skeleton. That hits. And the second attack misses. Does 10 points of damage to the Minotaur skeleton, which is enough. And this Minotaur skeleton goes down.
Bye-bye.
And then he also is going to move back to protect the bishop, taking 2 attacks of opportunity. First one misses. Second one hits. Ooh, we're getting some damage. That's fun. Ooh. Max damage. Good job. Good job, little zombie. Very good. Bishop Kuma is up next.
This might be the most individual tokens we've ever had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
for sure.
We're getting used to it. I'm ready for a big.
Bishop Kuma is going to just simply lob a radiant flame at the nearest zombie, which we're going to call zombie G, which hits, doing 11 points of radiant damage. And then he is going to bless all 3 of his guards. So they are all getting a plus, an added d4 to all of their attacks and saving throws. And that brings us to the bad guys. So lots of bad guys to get through here. First, Minotaur Skelly in front of Air.
I think something happened with the turnover, because how did this skeleton get to move and attack me, and then I didn't get to move?
It is all messed up. That's not right. How did he move? See, what all the Minotaur skeletons were at the top of the order. Something happened when I deleted the other 2. His initiative should not be 4. But I don't know how to change it at this point. So we'll just remember that he was top of the. He'll act after you.
Okay.
But zombies have stuff to do, right? It is zombie turns. All right, so let's move our zombies. So these zombies are crashing through, swarming. Zombies are
One of these guys is gonna die from exploding.
dumb. So I'll move all in here. The zombie's gonna stay put. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zombies. So I'm gonna roll 5 zombie attacks and see what happens. All right, we got a hit against Champion C, doing 5 damage. That's zombie attack number 2 misses. Zombie attack number 3 actually hits, doing 4 points of damage against Champion B. 4th attack misses. 5th attack hits. Wow, these zombies coming up big. 2 whole points of damage against Champion A. And now we're attacking Betty. Misses.
Yeah, he does.
All right, that's all our zombies.
Okay. So
Freya.
Freya's gonna run around this way. That was about 40 to there. Attack zombie G.
Okay,
14.
hits.
7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay, still up.
Ugh, that's annoying. And 16
Hits.
and 8, 9, 10.
Plenty.
Plenty.
The zombie explodes. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw,
Dex.
as will zombie H, champion C, champion B, and zombie K. So let's do our zombies first. Zombie 1 succeeds. First zombie succeeds. Second zombie fails. Champion C fails. Champion B, what did I say this was? Dex?
Dex, yeah.
Yes.
He succeeds.
And then I had a 15.
So you're fine. Well, you're to take half damage. That's for all those who passed, you're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage. So everybody else is taking 10. So this zombie failed, he's going to take 10. This zombie succeeded, he's going to take 5.
Wouldn't it be great if it's a cascade effect?
This champion succeeded, so he's going to take 5. Why didn't that activate? There we go. This guy failed, so he's going to take 10.
That's ability to go through these so quickly is impressive.
Yeah.
That is our explosion.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn, Fred?
No, I don't believe I can do anything
Okay.
else. I do have a bonus action, but let's see. I guess I could dash and bash.
Good dash and bash.
Oh, I might as well dash and bash. Then I will. I'll just do a mini dash up to Zombie H
Okay.
and do a bash.
Give him a little bash.
Give him a little bash. 20
That'll hit.
and 12.
12 is exactly right.
Oh, sweet.
So another explosion. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
You got it.
Zombie succeeds. Champion succeeds. Second champion succeeds.
14.
And you succeed. So everybody takes half damage. That is 2 points of necrotic damage for everyone involved. Fun fact, you wanted a cascade.
Here we go.
You got it. Because the zombie A had 1 hit point.
It's amazing.
So let me disperse the 2 damage here quick to the champions who succeeded. And as a reminder, that was necrotic damage. Zombie A now explodes. The Archer and Champion C are both going to be in the blast. Archer succeeds, Champion C succeeds. So they're both going to take half damage. That's 1 point of damage. And that zombie is no more. Okay, now, top of the order, Air.
After all that. Okay, so Hex moving to Minotaur Skeleton,
Okay.
and we're just gonna hack away at it twice. I rolled a 1 again.
Wow.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay, well I'm gonna
This sounds so frustrating.
another one. Tech again, I suppose. Nat 20, thank God, makes up for it.
Hey, there it is.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice. So you got to do the big math now.
Yeah. So I should not use
So
the
max damage.
I should not
and
use the
then
one that they gave me.
Yeah, don't press the button.
Yeah, that's basically
or
what it is.
clear it or whatever. But calculate your max damage and then just set up a dice roll. That's only the dice, no bonuses.
Yeah, and it's only max damage of the weapon. It's not a max damage of like all my bonuses that I'm really rolling for.
It's max damage.
Max
for
damage.
everything.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
then it's going to be
So
12 plus 6
max
is
damage and then
18.
roll all the dice you would roll.
24, 24, 24, and then 3d6. I think is right. 24 plus 11.
35 points
Wow.
35.
of damage. Nice.
That was
right.
impressive.
You limb this thing in your purple flames, swing a little off at first, and then recenter yourself and just carve off a huge chunk of this skeleton, which clatters to the ground around you. It instantly went from fully together to in
There we
pretty
go.
rough shape. Next up is the archer. The archer is, there's only a couple zombies down here now, so it's going to fire off an arrow at each of zombie F and K. It hits. Archer hits and hits. So,
There's so much collateral damage in the way of his arrows.
yeah. That's going to be 12 and 14, respectively. And here we go again as zombie K explodes. Freya, I need a dexterity save. Zombie F fails. Champion succeeds.
I succeed at 19.
Okay, that is going to be 9 points of necrotic damage reduced to 4 for you, and also for the champion. And zombie F takes 9, which does not kill it.
Amazing.
That's the archer's turn. Pando, you're up, as is our friend Betty.
I'm gonna move my moonbeam. I can move it 60 feet, so I will safely scooch it around the crowd and onto the Minotaur.
Oh, well, before you do that, the Minotaur should probably act first.
Oh yeah, thank you. He needs to do his smashes.
Oh,
Sorry, good reminder. Since our order's way out of line here.
We'll make it to the end here. We'll do it.
Yeah. So first we will try to gore you. Still at disadvantage because we've not landed a hit yet. At disadvantage, that's a 20.
Disadvantage is 20?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
So good job. 19 points of piercing damage with its gore attack. And then it will swing its great axe at you. Now not at disadvantage. It's a 15 to hit.
that does not hit.
Which misses. Okay, very good. So thanks for that, Panda. We're back to you. You're moving your moonbeam over to the Minotaur skeleton.
yes, sir.
He needs to roll, what, a dex save? Is that right?
He needs to make a Constitution saving
Constitution.
throw of 16 or better.
16 it is. He saves.
Dang.
Dang.
Is that no damage or half damage?
Half damage on a successful one.
Okay, roll your damage.
So it'd be 2 damage.
Okay, we'll 2 low radiant damage against our Minotaur friend. What about Betty?
Yep, she's just gonna keep beating the crap out of this guy.
Sure. Do it.
She's hyper focused. That is 8 plus 6, so 14.
Hits.
2, 6. $15.
Plenty.
Yay! Very well.
Please ask Betty to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, I'm just checking the whole time.
It was +3.
Oh, the dexterity?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, she was
I
plus
think
3.
she was +3. So if you just roll a d20.
And then plus 3 to that.
Right.
Okay. You guys are good with numbers.
All right, she saves, which means she only takes 1 point of necrotic damage. Does Betty want to move?
Yeah, she'll come by me.
Okay. Up next is Potom.
Couple of questions. Would you say that the Exocomp's yeet function is a bonus action?
No, I wouldn't. I would say that, especially if it's an attack, I would say that's pretty action oriented.
Well, we're gonna. You know what?
Plus, at this point, you are basically the exocomp, so like you're
Right.
its actions.
Okay. Potom is going to move here and take zombie A and shove him as far I mean, it's going to be a whole like hold on and throw. as close to Freya as possible.
Okay, all right. I like it. So we're gonna take.
Throw the zombie on top of.
Yet.
Come back into the action, it would have to pass Freya. We're trying to get it close to Freya so that Freya gets another kill.
We're gonna call this the shove action. So the zombie needs to succeed on a strength saving throw, and the DC is 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus.
Now here's the question: being that it's the exocomp, which is a thing of my intelligence, do I get to use my intelligence modifier instead of my strength, which is how an artificer usually works?
Maybe.
In what context does it usually work?
Yeah, I just need to look at the mechanics of that.
I usually get to use my intelligence modifier in place of a strength check. So, like, when I'm punching with the gauntlets, or I am swinging the warhammer, it has my intelligence modifier instead of my strength modifier, which is why the warhammer is so. I mean, the magical warhammer is so awesome.
Yeah.
Because it gets a +6 instead of a +0.
All right. Let's see.
I'm sure there's an answer to this.
Yeah, I just want to see what I want to read the trait. Plan, hands, divine sense, tool expertise, armor model.
Players making you do homework here.
Right? I mean, artificers, man, they have a lot of stuff. Infuse item, magical tinkering. Do you know what this trait or feat is called that gives you the ability to use your intelligence mod?
Yes, an artificer can use intelligence instead of strength in certain abilities. This is most commonly seen in 3rd level with the battle ready feature available in Battlesmith and Armor subclasses, which allows the artificer to use intelligence modifier for attack and damage rolls when using a magic weapon or a special weapon that comes with the armor model. Additionally, the 10th level, the Armor of Magical Strength infusion allows the artificer to use intelligence modifier for strength checks and strength savings throw. So because, and I guess just be
level 10.
This will be a like a home rule thing, being that my artificer or that my exocomp has become my armor, but has a certain level of intelligence to itself, like it's a creation of mine. I feel like it's your call, and being that my armor, it is a magical item.
All right, I'm gonna allow it in this case. It sounds to me like this is really based on what you just said, that this is supposed to kick in at level 10, but
it kicks in at level. It would kick in at level 10 if this was an armor of magical strength. What I'm asking you at the moment is, because the exocomp was a creation of mine, it is being used as my paladin's armor, which makes it magical. It is magical armor because of my armorer class in the artificer realm. And I am using this automaton that has its own intelligence to basically throw a zombie towards another character.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way I would rule it, if no one's asking, but the way what the language says exactly is like when you attack with a magic weapon, you can use your intelligence modifier instead of your strength or dexterity modifier for the attack or damage roll. So I guess I would rule it like that. Is if you are doing an attack, and I would say that like if the armor is magic, which I don't think there's that, maybe it's not that big of a leap, then you should be fine. So
Alright.
that's how I would say it. But
I'm gonna let you use it in this case.
Okay.
There are going to be some cases probably where I call that into question.
Sure.
We're not just going to assume that from now on, Potom has a +5 to strength,
+6 to strength.
+6 to strength, just because this armor exists. But yeah, give the zombie a good hard shove.
Big
I have to roll. He has to save against an 8 + 6 is 14. What's your proficiency modifier?
3.
3. So he has to need an 18. That's a nat 20. You can look at it if you want.
I can't, but I trust it.
Other players can ruin it.
Holy crap! That was a lot of debate for the zombie to get a fucking nat.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
really was. I think
I gotta stop saying we're F word on this podcast. Your children's listen to this.
he earned that. I think after all that effort we put.
No, absolutely not.
Nat 20 for a 21. He does resist. He just stands firm, man. You heave against him with all your mighty intellect, and he just bears down.
He digs his heels in.
That's brutal. All right. Meanwhile, Champion A is gonna look at your big metal suit of armor.
I didn't even get to roll anything on that.
You used the shove action, man. You automatic. If it was a contested strength check, it would have been like I automatically let you roll an 18.
I guess what I meant by shove, I meant like I was throwing him in that direction. I actually meant to roll something.
That's not how the shove action is. Very specific. I read it out loud. The target has to roll and beat your 8 plus your modifier plus your proficiency.
And then I was the opposite direction about the ruling we made, if that's how it was being.
Anyway, Champion A swings his sword once and kills this zombie. And everyone around gets
Can we
to make
appeal? Is there an appeal for
gets to make a dex save. The champion saves, Bishop Kuma fails, and the other champion fails.
I believe
You're not in
no,
it, Freya.
I'm not in it.
Potom
Never mind.
is. It doesn't matter. They rolled a 1. Everybody takes 1 point of necrotic damage. Not everybody, but the people nearby.
people applicable to?
The relevant parties
Yeah.
take 1 point of necrotic damage. And now it's Bishop Kuma's turn. He's going to turn and launch a radiant flame at the Minotaur skeleton that is remaining standing here, the last remaining enemy. That's a 20. That's a crit. 13 plus, that's 33 points of radiant damage, which obliterates this already tottering skeleton.
All right.
Amazing.
Whew.
No problem. And the battle winds down. Okay. As things kind of cool down here a little bit, there was a lot of chaos there. The Bishop Kuma's guards surround him, and while they don't present a hostile front to you, they are clearly in bodyguard positions.
Well, we don't really consider them much of a threat, so.
You don't know how many hit points they have left.
Just the way they were attacking these zombies.
The bishop, from behind this sort of a wall of armor, says to you, well met. My name is Bishop Kuma. My companions, my squadron, he wouldn't say companions, my squadron and I are
My strike team.
preparing to infiltrate the keep, the stronghold located to the north. We believe it is the source of the undead impurity in this area. We appreciate your assistance, though it was not required.
F off.
You may want to clear the area. There is some small risk. Civilians should not be interfering in this martial action of the Empire.
I regret
Betty
saying
has something to say to him.
Okay, what does Betty say?
She just walks over to him and she gives him a little flick on the nose.
Betty's gonna attack Bishop Kuma.
Just a flick.
Okay.
A flick is not an attack, it's a flick.
I think his bodyguards might interpret it differently, but
She's the same. She does what she wants. She just walks over and she's like, I think what you mean is thank you.
so Bishop Kuma's bodyguards would definitely not allow her to approach close enough to make a melee attack.
She's gonna
Why?
zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zoom.
It is
She
not an
zooms around
attack.
him.
No. Can we?
They're going to make
please
3
stop.
attacks of opportunity.
Oh
on
my
Bishop
God,
Kuma.
please
No,
stop.
don't do that.
Would she back off if they brandish weapons? Because if
For sure.
Okay.
She just wants him to be thankful.
she can
she
definitely
was fine.
sass him. They'll
Yeah,
allow.
that's exactly what
They
she
will
wants.
allow.
contact.
They will allow
That's
sass.
That's 100%.
Betty and JD Vance.
Oh no.
I'm trying to escape the world here, okay?
Yeah, don't bring the world to us.
So much in pop culture.
Bottom goes, I think that we have all come to a misunderstanding. We were sent here by Omari after you went missing.
Were they actually sent by
We're all on the same side.
No, they're like.
They were not sent by Omar. They
Right.
were sent by the Empire.
Yeah,
Right.
But
And we have an Empire representative. As we look around for Chief.
yeah, Sergeant Chief.
For anyone who's supposed to be with
Sergeant
us.
Chief is
Where
here.
are these
He's like
people?
not even Empire.
I know.
He's like.
And Chief Pants.
He's an employee of the governor, so it's not that's not completely off base.
He's like the bagman, the governor.
Really, where were they?
We just keep forgetting to add it
Oh, okay.
to the Commodore, but you didn't.
It was fine. There were enough people in that battle.
Yeah.
You
that's
didn't
fine.
need 3 extra tokens on the
No.
board.
Yeah, you're gonna have to think about that handle this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can play a role in the stronghold where things
Yeah.
look a little different, but
Right.
Autumn will also report into Omari and let her know that we found the Empire's strike force
okay, very good.
and the remaining people from the strike force.
Okay. So when you say this, Kumo will respond. I see. Administrator Omari was aware of our efforts here.
Yes, we also know that. We saw you come through Nantong.
Very good. I will thank you to stop interrupting me. While Administrator Amari was informed of our mission, she neither authorized nor directed it. So it is not surprising to me, though it does mildly annoy me, that she decided to dispatch her own team without informing me. These missions can be delicate at times, and additional variables are not preferred. They lead to suboptimal outcomes.
Should we start walking away?
I believe that that's what Potham does. He just kind of throws his hands up and is like, I don't understand. I don't get this.
However, given the circumstances, since you already find yourself here and there's no need for us to work at cross purposes, if you wish to coordinate our attacks on the stronghold, I am open to discussing shared tactics. This is not required. We are happy to proceed on our own and complete our mission at your option.
What's your
Here, where's that spyglass? Let's check in on that Minotaur guy.
Yeah, Stilgar,
Mhm.
Yes.
Stengar.
Stengar.
Yeah,
We're-
Stengar.
I weirdly would just be like, yeah, she would just like leave. She would just
Yeah, I think we'll be like, okay.
like, okay, nice. Anyway,
Yeah, you certainly can.
Well,
cool.
we'll see. We'll
I
see
think
you
it's
soon.
good to, I think it's good to have joined forces, but I certainly don't need him directing us.
That's exactly. Potham has absolutely no time for this guy.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Not that
We're
I'm
like,
we're leaving.
going,
Well, we're like,
you're welcome to come with us if you're gonna
we
follow us
have a
at us.
few. Yes, we have
You
someone
have
else
your
we need to
mission,
meet up
we have
with.
our mission.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come with us, or we can step over your dead bodies as we storm the castle.
This team is getting taken
Mm-hmm.
after a battle like that. Taking no shit.
I think the moment this becomes confrontational or
No, it's the opposite. We're leaving.
No, we're out.
Yeah, but you're just sort of calling insults as you leave. It seems, and as soon as
What's he gonna
you,
do about it?
as soon as that vibe hits,
You're
he
wrestling?
acts like you don't exist.
That's
That's
and
fine.
and
Oh, that was
dismisses you entirely.
rewarding.
Right?
we've already beat him to the punch. We already stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already stepping over the barricade.
I mean, we're
Freya's
literally
just like
all doing the
Freya's
same
just
thing.
staring at him. Freya has no sass for him or anything. She just
Yeah.
turns around and walks
I start
away.
packing stuff
Yeah.
off and just walk in.
Useless.
Our team
How-
seems
Our
to.
friend doing? Where's the spyglass? Let's find out.
All right, yeah, you can bust the spyglass out. As you kind of peruse, you can see Stengar has almost reached the crypt, and from this distance, you can see it fairly obviously that it is a crypt, but a very large one.
Okay.
So it's got like epic mausoleum vibes.
Right.
The kind of thing that very wealthy noble families or even royalty would bury their whole families in.
Mm.
Let's book it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get there and take a short rest, right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
I think this is also a place where we'll pause this session.
Yeah.
So we pick up next time. You all will be racing to catch up with Stengar the Dishonored.
So there's stuff between here and the crypt.
Not necessarily, but there's stuff at the crypt.
Okay. I just want to know. So I should not take a short rest.
Well, that's up to you guys. If you want to take a short rest, Stengar is almost to the crypt. So if you
No.
want to catch up to him, get his attention, interact with him in any way, you don't have time for a short rest.
Right.
Gotcha.
If you walk 50 feet away from the a-hole elves and like spend 90 minutes bandaging your wounds and having a snack, Stengar is going to be out of sight.
No, that's all right.
So
Well, I want to meet a real friend instead of this.
They're welcome to come with us, but we don't need to coordinate with
No,
them.
Wait,
yeah,
they're-
we're not even
they're
gonna offer,
super
just
not-
walking away.
attack
them.
We are
Just
just
gonna-
walking away.
they're super not coming with you. And in
That's
fact,
really fine.
No.
in
we're
fact, to be
walking away.
clear,
We're not going with them.
to be clear, they're not headed towards the crypt. They're
Oh,
headed
okay, well then.
they're headed straight for
Yeah.
the keep.
That's great. Then they'll be there.
Yep.
There'll be bodies. They'll take out a few zombies, whatever, and then we'll.
Can I ask logistical questions?
You may.
Do we need to add
shields.
any XP or are we waiting till the end of this?
You do not need to add any XP
Okay.
right now.
My aid, which lasts for 8 hours, will that continue to be on there for them when we come back?
Yep.
Okay.
Because when we come back, almost no time will have passed.
Okay.
So at this point, aid has only been in place for like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Much less than that. In fact, this whole battle took like a couple minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
All right. Very good. So when we pick up again, you all will be racing to catch up with Stengar the Dishonored, who is marching towards the crypt, and we will find out what's there.